Maybe. Did I set it up correct? Yes, I did. Oh my god. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the King of Anime podcast. We are live. We are here. And we are ready to rock your freaking socks off. Now give him a taste.
Rock your freaking socks off. Come on, Rage Cage. Let us begin.
This is the King of Anime podcast, where at the beginning of every season we choose a bunch of seasonal anime and we watch it every week, and we hope it's for your enjoyment. The jury is still out on that one, mostly because nobody ever shows up for jury duty. Not worth it. So remember, kids, if you are stuck in a situation where you need an honest juror or a jury of some kind, we will not help you. You're screwed.
Yeah. Yeah, we won't be there. They always say a jury of your peers. We will not be your peers.
Yeah,
Be the opposite of that.
I've never been to the ocean before, so I don't know what a pier is.
Says you, Mr. Sea Tactics.
What does that mean?
You said you've never been to the ocean, yet you have sea in your name.
Yeah, well, that's just like LE propaganda.
Were you quoting The Big Lebowski? Well, that's like your problem, man.
I'm not your buddy, pal.
I'm not your guy, buddy.
I'm not your friend. Wait. What was the other one? What was the other one he said?
There's a total of 3 that he says. There's guy, buddy, and friend. He's not your friend, buddy. Why ain't your buddy, guy?
You know, Flea was in that movie from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Was he?
Yeah. That was like the one good thing he did that year.
Yeah, that same year he danced at whatever it was, 99, naked.
Oh yeah, yeah. They had the socks on. They were wearing socks.
They were wearing nothing but. Well, Flea was butt ass naked. His thing was just flying around.
I mean, when you're Red Hot Chili Peppers, you're either
Woodstock
on
99,
heroin.
That's what I was trying to say.
Or you're on heroin on stage naked, playing a bass.
Yep. Good times.
Jotaro says, watch Gigi Harem. You know about this yet?
I know that one. No, I've never heard of it. I am a little curious. Let me search it, see if this thing's even real.
Carp says hi. What's up, Carp? How you doing? QRW6 says, what up, KOA? The new season is here, and I'm here.
Oh.
Trayvon says, yo, what's up? QRW6 says, speaking of, see, I had to be saved by the lifeguard because I drifted into the deep current on my bodyboard. Well, you know what you should have done? Should have surfed them waves, yo. Surfed them right out of there. You can do that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. The tide doesn't pull you or anything. But I guess Gigi Harem is also called Pseudo Harem, and it looks like a romance type show. Interesting.
We should have a KOA dating show where one unfortunate lady has to try and date all 3 of us at the same time.
Well, I wouldn't partake because I'm not single, but you 2 can go at it.
It's not. Here's the funny thing. We'd tell her that we don't know about it, but we'd know about it. So we'd be like silently like judging her actions.
What would be funny is if both you and Sasuke were on the date at the same time,
Yeah.
but you weren't there together. What I mean is like tell her that you got to go to the bathroom, and then one of you trade
Yeah.
off with each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like something like that. That would
And
be
then
so
you
great.
come back, it's like, sorry, what did I miss? She's gonna be like, huh? You're not the same guy. Yes, I am. What are you talking about?
She like
Sounds
mixes
like
up our names several times.
sounds like some Adam Sandler movie.
You know what? Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? What would that movie be called?
The switcheroo.
The Switcheroo, yeah. Oh my god,
It'll be called like Double Date or something.
Oh my,
Like
Oh my
even
God.
better. Double date.
And both of the people are played by Adam Sandler. Even
like
better.
Jack and Jill. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Terrible. Terrible movie.
QRW6 says, I misjudged the height of the water thinking it was still 5 feet. Yeah, I've never been in a situation like that. I've always been too afraid to go into the ocean for that reason. Like, too far out into the ocean, I should say.
Oh, well, QRW6, I hope that you're doing better and that everything's going good with you, because, yeah, that completely sucks. Absolutely does.
Don't worry.
Sasuke, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I started going back to the park. Started last week. I think I started. Was it Friday or Saturday? I think it was Saturday. I started.
What an
So
amazing
it ran
week.
Friday.
Well, I was about to say, what an amazing week to start going back with all this heat.
I usually go in the morning, so it's not too bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
Well,
it's still hot, but it's not as bad. I've been doing that. I went today. I went Saturday. Did I go Sunday? I don't remember if I went. I don't know. I don't remember if I went yesterday, but I've been trying to get back into that. Shed like some pounds. I'm aiming for like 20. I don't know how much I weigh now exactly. I would imagine around like 250, something like that, or in the like high 240s.
Nice. Losing weight
No,
is hard,
it's not nice.
well, it's nice when you lose the weight.
Yeah, it's true.
And once you get on that roll, there's nothing more satisfying.
It absolutely is. Freaking. It sucks when it's hot, too. Speaking of hot, we had a record hot today here in Arizona. 116.
I saw 120. I have a friend who lives in Arizona. He had 120.
I mean, it probably was in the car and some fucking areas, but I guess like the actual thermometer said that it was 116, and I'm like, fuck me, dude. We broke a 40-year record today, so sucks.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not even going to think about outside if it's that hot.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay inside and curl up into a ball and die.
I try not to think about the outside too much anymore.
So like we have like snow days and stuff, but if it's that hot, are there days where work gets called off? Because I feel like that's almost like too ridiculous for anybody to try to drive out.
You would think that, Satsuki, but it's not.
Corpos want their money.
It's crazy because like on days like that, that's the day where you see more people have overheating cars and they're pulled off to the side of the road more than any day. But it's just like, nope, it's just hot. You can get it to work. But snow counts more than it does heat. But I feel like heat should be the same. But what do I know? It's, I've been here my whole life and it sucks every summer.
Yeah, I mean, like a lot of things will come out, like AC may start working or whatever, and different jobs. So it's some things where you're probably going to have to come in no matter what. But I don't think every job is going to be essential to. Hey, come in the office. I don't give a fuck if your skin is melting.
Right. I feel like it should be like that too, but never has been. I worked at Pizza Hut for like 4 or 5 years, and the months that I had to do it outside, I don't know how I did it, but I did, wearing all black.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Man,
it's the worst.
I bet you were just when you took those clothes off after the day. Oh my god.
I visited the walk-in freezer a lot whenever I got back from like runs and everything. I just go in there, take off my hat, and just this is great. And then I'd leave my hat in there, and then when I took another run, just grab it out from the walk-in freezer, put it on my head.
Smart.
Yep, I did that every time.
Cools you down really quick.
For sure.
Trayvon says favorite Adam Sandler movie. I like 50 First Dates, but I think
a good one.
I think it's a tie between Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore. And I'm thinking Happy Gilmore just because of the tap it in.
Yeah, 50 First Dates is great. Happy Gilmore. The Price is Wrong, Bobby. And then Bob Barker beats the shit out of Adam Sandler is great. And of course, Little Nicky. Release the good. And that's the first time I ever knew what Popeyes was. Popeyes chicken is the shiznit.
I gotta go with Little Nicky because that was a movie I used to always watch when I was a kid. We had that on DVD, so like, yeah, I watched that a lot.
That soundtrack for Little Nicky is amazing. Like, if you listen to that soundtrack, it's just nothing but heavy metal and rock and stuff. I love it.
QRW6 says, thanks. My friends were worried about me thinking I had it under control, but I don't want to hijack the KOA with my story. Well,
no worries, QR.
We can have you on next week, and we could just dedicate an entire podcast.
Don't even talk about the shows. Just talk about QRW6.
On this episode of QRW6's life.
As the world turns.
Midnight says, sup, shout out Big Kana, never the little Akane. You know what? I think this guy's talking some sense.
Yeah? What is that? That he's delusional?
No, Kana's the best one.
Yeah.
I mean, who else do you got? Incest McGee?
Incest McGee? I don't think that's her name. Chan? Breast Milk Chan.
There's someone with breast milk?
Yeah, remember in season 1, Ruby was all over her mother's breast milk?
Oh, well, yeah, I is the best one. But
yeah, she's also the dead one. R.I.P.
I don't think that's the appropriate soundtrack after we discussed someone's death.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am truly, terribly sorry.
Boo! You stink!
Is that
Hey, you know what? I gotta step in here and give some respect. You know, I just want to play this sound effect for you, out of respect for you.
I've been really trying.
I'm ready. I'm ready for the news.
I think that's a great segue because we got something that'll never give you the blues. Now let's get ready for the KOA.
It's Miracle!
Oh my god.
We had a lot of stuff that happened this past weekend.
Yeah, Anime Expo. So the first one is not one that I added, so whoever's got that one may go first.
Crunchyroll removes the comment section on their platform, so any video that you go on, you will not be able to comment. You just watch content and enjoy content.
Boo.
Or go to the store that they hijacked from Right Stuff.
Boo, you stink!
Now that is deserving of a boo. I had a comment on there that got so many likes, and it was the first season of Snafu. I forgot what episode it was, but it was the most liked comment on there, and it was a great comment. It was me just saying that I really liked the show, and I thought it was really good, but Crunchyroll, you bastards.
You know what's funny? This is gonna like push people to Reddit now.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Because people are gonna find their way to discuss the episode regardless. So
I remember when if that's a good thing or not though. Because Reddit's already full of AI. So what happens when you have Crunchyroll commenters mixing with the AI that's already taking over?
Were you around when Crunchyroll actually had message boards?
I was probably near the tail end.
Did you use it at all?
I remember using it for researching a couple things way back, but that's about it.
Man, I miss those message boards that were actually a part of it. Crunchyroll used to be a really cool website back in 2012 when I first got into it. They had message boards, great message board where they were talking about Sword Art Online and how it fell off in the second half. That was an amazing discussion. And then they introduced me to a whole bunch of manga when they had manga on the site.
Yeah,
that was fucking cool. But yeah, Crunchyroll's nothing now.
That's what happens when you get the monopoly. All those Crunchyroll simps out there saying nothing would happen, nothing would change. Look how everything's changing. QRW6 says plus Crunchyroll removes the reviews too. Now that's another ridiculous one.
You can't even review it? Give it 5 stars, or what do they do now? Thumbs up, thumbs down?
No, EA, you're missing the point. Everything is great.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you pay for a Crunchyroll sub.
I'm so sorry. How could I have been so silly?
Okay. Yeah, it's on Crunchyroll. It's got to be great.
Everything is awesome.
Yeah, do you not want to buy a poster of Crunchyroll Hime-sama, whatever the fuck her name is?
The fucking anime character they created that no one gives a shit about? I mean, that people love. That people profusely adore.
That is my waifu for laifu.
They have it pinned up in their fucking wall.
I love consumerism. I love it. I want to rub my body against it.
I mean, you can.
Yeah, no one's stopping you.
I want to drink its blood. I want to become consumerism. I want to become a logo on the side of a freeway.
I mean, to be fair, you are a logo, sir.
Yeah, but I'm not a cool logo.
You're not a Crunchyroll logo?
I'm not a Crunchyroll logo. I'm not a part of the great Sony empire.
Trayvon said, growing up, my favorite Adam Sandler movie was Big Daddy. My favorite now is Punch Drunk Love. Still haven't seen Uncut Gems though. Got spoiled.
Big Daddy's pretty good. Big Daddy was great.
Scuba Steve.
I wipe my own ass. I wipe my own ass.
There's didn't that song did that movie have Sweet Child of Mine in it?
It did. It absolutely did.
Yeah, there was a rash of Adam Sandler films that had all these super popular classic rock songs in it.
Oh yeah. The ending of Billy Madison is Stroke Me. Stroke me, stroke me.
And the opening is Tuesday's Gone.
Mm-hmm.
So, QRW6 says Crunchyroll went overboard and eliminated our voice. I believe they had it planned all along. Yeah, no, I mean, it's all very cynical with these corporations. They realize they have the advantage over pretty much everyone in existence, so they can do whatever the fuck they want. Because they're a corporation, and corporations are people too. Remember that.
Except they make billions of dollars and they reward the workers with pizzas every year.
And they hoard all of their wealth away from society, starving everyone out.
Yep.
Don't you love it?
Yeah.
To be fair though, there is a devil's advocate you could play, which is they didn't want their site to be flooded with AIs. Which is fair. But they're probably developing their own AI as we speak.
Yeah. It's gonna be like VTubers doing shit on the side or whatever.
Ugh. I can't wait for that to happen. So cynical. Lovely, lovely times we live in. Let's move on to fun. Witch Hat Atelier, whatever the hell the fuck you say it, anime is announced. It also came out with a trailer. It is from Studio Bugs Film, known for creating such wonderful anime as in just one, Zom 100.
Woohoo!
What do you guys, are you guys excited? Do you guys read this? I've heard about this series for, 4 or 5 years now, it feels like. So.
I personally never heard of it. It seems like another fantasy anime, one that's not an isekai, like an actual fantasy, which makes me happy because I love fantasy. Yeah.
You know what?
Anything that's more like Furiri, I'm happy for.
You know what? I got Frieren here. Let's bring her back for an episode. There you go. Frieren's back.
Hi, Frieren. Oh, there she is. Hi, cutie.
Well, she's got an M79, so she's gonna kill someone.
She cannot still be cute with M79.
She can, but watch out.
Okay, she's your backup. Satsuki.
Yeah, Satsuki I think has most to say about this, right?
It's me. Yeah. So I don't watch trailers, so I didn't see how the trailer looked, but the announcement for it, excited for it. Definitely is going to be an anime that I pick for the show. I think it may, depending on how it looks, because that's going to be an important factor. Depending on how it looks, it could be one of the best anime for that year. Definitely of its season. If everything goes right on the anime's end, because the source material is pretty intriguing. It has one of the most unique magic power systems, in my opinion. It is a lot different from what you'll see in fantasy stories. So, when it comes out, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to jump on it. And then, oh my god, Kiri is going to be. He's not going to be like Gojo. He's not going to have all these fangirls like Gojo. He's not going to be on that level, but it's going to be reminiscent of that.
I can't tell if I'm excited or horrified by the prospect.
He's going to be the daddy character for all these women.
So you're telling me when he gets shown onto the screen, we're going to hear nothing but just a whole bunch of
Kia. Yeah, that too. Yeah.
I mean, he should have his fangirls, definitely.
And also,
honestly, he deserves it.
He deserves it. When that character turns around, you know what the lady's gonna say after that?
I don't think, unless he looks like a wedding cake, I guess.
Nah, he's got.
Oh, he's got the cakes. You're talking about his ass.
Marry him, so it's a wedding cake. It's.
Well, to help you out, Satsuki, I did see the trailer and it looks fantastic. Like, I hope, because I didn't know it was the same studio that did Zom 100. I just hope this time around they have the budget and the time to do it and not go on hiatus and make up for the 3 missing episodes or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sure they learned from their mistake.
For sure. But that's pretty ambitious. Your first anime is an anime original, and then your second one is a highly regarded manga.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy.
That is insane how they're getting that like right off the bat.
Yeah. Seems like Zom 100 may have been just bad luck, bad timing. So
I'm ready to see my daughter animated.
A new family member has appeared.
Are they being
the
fed?
family tree.
Are the other ones being fed?
Of course. Taking care of everybody. Anzu, Gabby. Everybody.
How much do they weigh though?
What?
How much do they weigh?
I don't know.
Hello, Neon. How you doing?
Well, next up, Omniscient Reader, the manhwa, is getting an anime adaptation. This is literally, I kid you not, the game version of Solo Leveling. And,
oh, God.
And it might be one of the most generic, safe manhwa you can read, but god damn it, I love it.
Not to take away from Omniscient Reader, but I knew this was going to happen with a manhwa getting anime adaptations.
Oh, there's going to be tons more.
I knew it was, but my issue is, and hopefully I'm wrong, and hopefully this is just a start, and maybe they'll branch out to other things. But the trend with it is all these action ones, more specifically these like power fantasy ones. And there's so many other interesting things they could do with manhwa, because I mean manhwa is, as diverse as manga could be. So I hope that they don't keep up the trend of just, because we got Tower of God, God of High School, Solo Leveling, Noblesse, now this. I hope they branch out to other genres.
Yeah, like horror, like get some Sweet Home, some Bastard would be fucking cool. Romance, god, romance, webtoon is like, it's like one of their biggest genres is romance.
Let's get Burbs one to become
an
adaptation.
We need Burbs webtoon to be adapted, and I know he said he'd never do it, but I'm stealing the rights from him officially live on KOA.
For you, he would just give him those, like in Smiling Friends. Oh, please. Turn into a dog.
No, I gotta dress up as Toga and go.
Okay, yeah, he would do it after that. Turn into an elf, and then he'll just start barking and just sign over the rights.
So I want everyone to clip this right now. I have officially superseded Adora Burb's ownership of the Raven Black Court, and from here forward, this sounds like I'm taking over a government of some kind. And from here on forward, here and forever, I will be the owner until I sell it to Warner Bros. For $5 million, where they'll do absolutely nothing with it.
Bravo.
Send him that. Next up, Bleach: The 1,000-Year Blood War Part 3 trailer. It's coming October of this year.
Yay.
This season apparently is going to be anime original. This is going to be... Yeah, this is what I was... I don't know if it's this one, or it's going to be what it's going to be in the next part, but he's continuing the story. And apparently... It's either part 3 or part 4 is going to be a lot of anime original stuff that he wanted to add into it when he was doing the manga. Wasn't able to.
All right.
So the trailer is fucking great, by the way. Great trailer. It looked even better than part 2. So obviously select clips. Also obviously one of the biggest shonen in the modern era. So kind of obvious. But it looks really good, so if you're excited, put your hands in the air like you just don't care. into the Harlem Shake. QRW6 says, don't forget Viral Hit. That's also a webtoon. It aired in spring. Midnight Lord says, I'm waiting for unordinary anime. I would love that. Because it's not, like, explicitly action, if my memory serves me correctly. It's a lot of mystery. It, is what it is. Trayvon says, Witch Hat is great, almost caught up to the manga, but to be honest, I don't really care about the power system. Even though it is great, I like it more for the characters and setting. Neon says, I would like to see Down to Earth. That would be great. Get an anime adaptation would be a good idea. I think that one should absolutely happen. Down to Earth is great. In case you don't know, it's about a guy dating Starfire.
Starfire?
Yeah, from the Teen
Titans.
Yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. Next up, Beastar's final season is coming December 2024. Still need to watch season 2, but I love me some Beastars. And we're about to get into a rash of orange-related stuff here soon. So this is a good way to sort of cap it off, is with them finishing probably their most successful anime series so far. And it's ending. It's taken 4 or 5 years, but they're finally ready for it to end.
Should be interesting. Me and my girlfriend actually watched this show together.
Yeah, that's a good one.
What I don't like is that they're releasing it in parts. I blame everything on Stranger Things season 4. Damn you for releasing your shit in parts, and now everyone does it.
And Attack on Titan. Screw you. damn Eldians. Viz Media acquires Ruby. That's another big one that happened this week. They're thinking about continuing with manga and stuff. So we'll see. I don't know if it'll continue after this.
I don't think so either. I mean, if anything, like, what could you do? I mean, it's cool that Viz Media has it. That means that's a bigger budget right there. I don't know how much more they could do with it versus what Rooster Teeth was doing with it, but I mean, I haven't watched Rooster Teeth, Ruby in years, so I couldn't tell you what was happening. But if anything, give it a proper end. If they are going to end it, give it like a movie treatment or something.
Yeah, or like a short one-shot chapter. I don't know. Just completely disrespect the Ruby fandom. Go ahead.
just completely shit on the fan base. Ruby, they just kill Ruby at the very end in the most pathetic way possible. Somebody just goes,
shot.
Look, what the hell? What the hell's that over there? And then just gets shot.
Harley Quinn comes out of nowhere and shoots her, like in Suicide Squad.
Oh my god!
This is how the joke ends. Oh, bats.
Fuck that game. Fuck that game, seriously.
Satsuki, we know you are a massive fan of Ruby. You have been for apparently 3 or 4 decades at this point. You were with the original creators. Can you give us some insight on your emotional status right now? Maybe, do you feel relieved? Maybe a little bit of depression? Maybe postpartum depression? I know there's some of that going on. Maybe give us your thoughts and yeah.
I just learned more about myself than I knew about myself. The only thing I really remember about Ruby is that I liked Blake. That was
Blake
like it.
Blake Belladonna. Yeah, she's great.
That was about it.
And also, I don't care anymore. I don't care.
Yeah, that is a good one. Studio Orange announces Project Leviathan, which is their next series. It's this steampunk thing. It looks unreal. Engine 5.
I mean, Studio Orange with Steampunk and Unreal Engine 5, I say let's fucking go.
I mean, I added that last the Unreal Engine part on at the.
No, you should shut up. It's real.
All right.
It's real.
I mean, I imagine they use it, so is what it is. But yeah, it looks really good. Studio Orange, of course, Beastars and Trigun, which our final piece of news is Studio Orange finally announces the sequel to Trigun Stampede, Trigun Stargaze.
That is. I doubted them when they announced Stampede, and now I have my full support with them in Stargaze. So I cannot wait.
Would you sign away the rights of your children to Studio Orange at this point?
I mean, I spoiler alert, I kind of already did. my future children, my unborn children, they're going to Studio Orange. They don't. I mean, they know, but my children don't know. Yes, my CGI kids.
Are your children named Vash and Knives by any chance? Millions Knives?
Yeah, and if it's a girl, they'll be Millie and Vanilli.
With all the plastic.
Vanilli's one.
With all the plastic that's coursing through our veins, these children might be super powered.
Yeah, but they'll eventually come back to me. When they become super powered, they'll be like, "Dada, Mama." It's like, "Yeah, it's me. It's Daddy. I sold your likeness and everything, but I got a bunch of good royalties from you."
Yeah,
I'm a terrible person.
Yeah.
Just keep piling on.
Yeah, we're all terrible fathers here on KOA. I mean, great fathers here on KOA.
Well, I have one more bit of news that
nice.
I literally just forgot. I literally I had it and then I forgot it, just like that. If I that's what it was. I got it. Put that away. I watched the first episode of Shoshimi, the Shoshimi series, the one I was talking about.
The ordinary one?
Yeah, how to become unordinary.
I saw that too.
How to become ordinary.
I saw it too. It actually looks really good.
You saw it? Like you watched the first episode?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about
it? You said it was from the creator of Hyoka?
Mm-hmm.
I definitely can see the resemblance. It feels just like Hyoka. I like the pacing. I don't really know much about it because the way that it kind of ended, I was like, okay, I don't know what they're talking about. Like, it almost makes it seem like there's something very foreboding and eerie going on, and I don't know if that's supposed to be on purpose, but that's what I got. But other than that, it's interesting.
How curious.
I hated it the first episode.
Really?
I watched it and I was like, I'm glad I did not go through with having this on the show.
You would have been raging.
I won't say I hated it. Let me retrace that. I just thought it was mediocre. As a first episode, it could get better, but I think the charm of Hyoka, because it has like the skeleton of it, like it's reminiscent of the show for sure. Mm-hmm. With like the mundane mystery being tied to like high school stuff, like because they're not solving like murder mysteries and stuff. It's mysteries like, hey, what happened to what happened to my shoes? Why did someone put razors in my locker? Who did this and why they did it? So it's stuff like that. And it's cool in that sense. But what made Hyoka is Chitanda and
for sure.
It's like the charm.
Otaru, I think that was his. Yeah.
Main dude. Yeah.
Yeah, the characters made what seemed like a very mundane series much better than what the synopsis would tell you. And right now, those two characters in Shoshimi series, they're not doing it for me. I need something.
Give it the 3-episode rule. It could get better.
I didn't have to wait 3 episodes for Chitana to be good.
You're right. You're absolutely right. She was great from the jump.
How dare you, Satsuki?
Hey, what did I do?
That offended me. And you know what? That offended every single one of the fans out there. You know what, Satsuki? I want you to write an 8-paragraph visual novel arc for my upcoming KOA visual novel, and you gotta write the sex scene.
Wait a minute. What's the KOA visual novel? I didn't sign off on this.
Well, when I superseded the rights of Adorable ownership for the Raven Black Court, I may have betrayed both of you.
I expected it.
I kind of knew that would happen. Betrayal is like literally your middle name. And Trayvon, yes, I know you missed betrayal tactics.
Betrayal.
Trayvon, yes. Plus size elf was interesting. The episode was 11 minutes long, so at least I didn't have to suffer through how long. Yes, I seen it, Satsuki. Don't give me that look. And,
No. I wasn't looking at you. I wasn't looking at you. I was looking at Twitter.
I have it on Satsuki today.
I have it on this screen. I have it on this screen. I have it on my right screen, so it looks like I'm looking at the camera, but I'm not.
I got you. No sweat. But the guy was. It's so fucking stupid. It's basically just a show where this girl got fat because she's an elf, excuse me, ate a bunch of fries, got fat, actually got skinny. She couldn't go back to her realm because the portal is weight specified. So if you're too fat, you can't go through it, which is so, like, that's the rule in this universe. Right? Fat people can't go through the hole, but... You know, as soon as she lost weight, she could. And the guy was like, because he was just there to help her, like, lose weight and shit. Then she, like, came back at the end and was like, I couldn't get enough of these fries. Ooh, woo, woo. And now the next episode is going to have the big booty girl. And I'm sure everybody's going to be clamoring for that.
You know what's going to happen in the very last episode? They're going to be sitting down and they're going to be like, they finally like lost all their weight. And they're going to start eating everything. Like they're going to have like a like just go on this crazy like food binge, or they're just going to go out of control. And they're just gonna be eating everything they can find. And then at the very end, they spot the holiest of foods. Big Mom's.
Oh fuck. Oh.
Can we take away the soundboard from C-Tactics?
Yeah, we sure can. We sure can. We just gotta find his fucking fingers and just break every fucking one.
No, you can hit one index on his left.
Listen, my finger's already fucked up as it is. I don't think you gotta do much.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways.
But, that's all for the KOA news.
Yeah. It's now time to get into Midori Days. Woo.
Nakama Club.
Hell yeah.
It is my pick this season. It is my turn. And I decided to pick an oldie but a goldie, Midori Days. This was one that came out in the early 2000s. I want to say 2002 or 4. Yeah, it's pretty old. I was in high school.
Dinosaurs.
I was in high school when I first saw this, and my friend referred me to this one. He's like, "You want to watch something?" I'm like, "Yeah, I mean,
either
sure,
that or a dead body." So,
what do you got here? It's like, now hear me out. It's a show about a guy that has a girl on his hand. I went, shut up. This is so... No, I ain't watching. He's like, no, listen. You can borrow the DVD. If you don't like it after the first couple episodes, you can give it right back to me. And I watched the whole series that weekend. Because it's pretty short. It's like 12 or 13 episodes. And I always like sharing this one because it's a very nonsensical type anime. It's very like it's in the feel of it. It's of its time for sure. You know, early 2000s, late 90s. It looks and feels it, and I don't know. I just love it. Love it. And I wanted to show Sasuke the Savage this because I know he's never seen this before, and I know you saw it, a long time ago, and you made a review about it for me.
Yeah,
you did it for me, which was so sweet. So, and you know what? I wouldn't mind watching it again for the 100th time. So I figured I'd pick this one. So Midori Days.
I will say, watching it again for the second time, especially the first episode. Oh my god, Midori. She needs to get away from him. The amount of brain damage she went through. She went through so much brain damage, she fell in love with him. I'm convinced. Because like the first thing,
she loves him early on.
Well, that's just what she thinks she remembers. Reality, what she was feeling at that moment was dread.
I love you, Seiji.
The first thing that happens, he gets up, he starts screaming, running around in circles, jumping around his room, immediately smashes Midori into a door, like a door, the edge of a door. Already she's dead, okay? She's dead. She's dead.
Let's not forget about that big fat cat that died too multiple times.
Yeah, it's such like a South Park thing, by the way. Just killing the cat several times throughout.
Oh my god, they killed Fat Cat, you bastard.
At one point, the cat had bandages around its head. It was ridiculous.
He had it on his whole body at the end.
And then at one point, he takes Midori, because his friends are like, hey, I got some chicks. Want to come see you, man? So he wraps Midori in bandages to the point where she, I don't know, fuses with the bandages and has eyes and a mouth, and proceeds at one point. Midori, what was it? Midori, she blocks an attack from one of the undercover girls that were actually a part of a cartel, and almost dies and bleeds, just profusely bleeding out of her head. Just, I love you, Seiji. I'm like, you don't. You think you do.
I kept my promise, Seiji. I didn't say a word.
She's so sweet.
She is, because she's brain dead. She's a vegetable. She doesn't know what's going on. She needs help.
She is green, I'll give you that. But Sasuke,
it's me.
I gotta know what you thought, good sir. Be brutally honest. Tear me a new asshole.
That's for next week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
EA, what did you do to
for
me?
The after party. The after party.
Or just initial thoughts.
I'm gonna be completely honest.
Give it to me.
I really like this show.
Oh, snap.
I killed a fly. I have a buzz zapper.
Was that what that sound was?
Yeah.
I thought I heard something. It was the cat. Fucking bug.
No, I knew I was gonna enjoy this show from the first like 5 minutes of it. It started off with Seiji, boxing these guys up, which ended up being like a plot point. later on in the episode. But even with that little sequence that we got, the animation was really solid. You know, a lot of people think you get a show this old, the animation is going to be bad or something like that. No, I mean we had animation great dating decades and decades back. It's just that it's not going to look as flashy as a Demon Slayer episode or anything that you're going to get from Fate.
It's like comparing Doom to I don't know, like Destiny 2 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sequence though was just that stood out to me. So I was like, okay. And then we got a little more Seiji's character, and they made him very early on an enduring character. This is an easy way to win me over because it's just an archetype I tend to like. I really like delinquents with a heart of gold. So anytime I see it, it doesn't matter what show it is. It can be Anzu from Hina Matsuri. It can be Metal Bat from One Punch Man. That's just the archetype. It can be Utani from Fruits Basket. Whenever I get this archetype, I tend to like these characters. So him being the main character was an easy selling point for me. So and then they added like a funny thing because apparently he's been rejected 20 times in a row, which that's a lot of times to get rejected at that age. I mean, I don't know how many times people have like, I don't know, confessed quote unquote to girls at that point at that stage in their life. But I feel like getting rejected 20 times would build up the most crazy inferiority complex known to man. Like
that's why he had to brain damage Midori. It's the only way.
He's lucky, or we should be lucky that he wasn't born in these ages. Because if you get rejected 20 times in a row, you're gonna go join the Manosphere Red Pill community, and he's gonna be like a fan of Andrew Tate or something.
Oh my god. Seiji would. I didn't even think of that, but you're right.
John Doe in a school shooting or something.
I could just see him. This would be his best friend. He'd be on his phone just going, fucking hate women, and they think they're better than us, and they're all bitches. Fuck.
No, but Seiji is a good boy, and his demon right hand became a small green sweetheart girl, pretty normal. He kind of asked for it but didn't ask for it. Very weird situation. I don't know how it's going to work with like the logistics of things, because I mean, like, obviously this is just super inconvenient. And I'm not even talking about like showing other people or trying to hide or anything like that. I'm thinking about those times when you get lonely. What do? I mean, seemingly he's right-handed, so I mean, and then you got to think there's a person with you every time you do something, so you're going to get a second opinion on anything that you do now, unless I don't know if she goes to sleep. So
she seems demure, so she may, Seiji may be like, I want to go blow up the world, and Midori be like, yes, Seiji, you're the best.
That's not what I mean. I mean, like, just going to pee, and then the person just has to sit there and watch it or like hear it.
I'll
or
get
just
the zipper for you, Seiji.
It's like,
Seiji
could you hold it? Could you hold it while I'm going pee? Thank you. All right, shake it twice. If you do it 3 times, you're playing with yourself. I mean, would you be playing with yourself at that point?
No.
Reminds me. I mean,
no, because she's scenting it. So. No.
Reminds me of that scene in Gen V. But we don't talk about that scene.
What scene?
We don't talk about it.
Okay, well, I guess I won't know.
Adoraburb says,
he's here.
I was just having a convo with my coworkers about that anime as the current topic. Well, guess what?
Midori Days is great.
We're talking about it. And not only that, Burb. Not only that.
Everybody loves Midori Days. Look at this. Even the LE's coming in. How you doing?
I have superseded your rights as owner of the Raven Black Court, and I am selling for $5 million your IP to Warner Bros. So they can create a really shitty live action series
Thanks.
You missed the whole conversation.
that they inevitably scrap for tax reasons. So it never comes out.
Get him.
Why?
You get
Puny
another
insect.
Because
Man,
Burb,
how many flies do you have in there?
I am truly evil.
But
Want to see a dead body?
yeah, let's see it. Oh, that man had a family.
Shit.
All
Graphic.
foes who oppose me will meet their untimely end every single time. When in Satsuki's path, it's best to get out of it, or you'll end up like your friend.
Wait,
Well,
Burb's fighting back.
that's
He's
what-
fighting the system. He says, now I will not give you all 8 JJK McDonald's sauce I got at the event today and won't send you the press-only McDonald's JJ card or Nobara. He's got a backup plan. He's the person who has Nobara. Oh, we didn't talk about that, did we? The Nobara thing. Do we want to talk about it? Should we?
No. Talk about Midori days. Let's talk about that.
So let's talk about a better anime.
You know what? Honestly, I've seen more of it. You're not too far off. Not too far off.
So another thing I thought it was funny was when the little girl, like, I don't know who she is to him because I think she would call him like Oni-chan or something. So I don't know.
You'll see her later.
Yeah, I don't know if she's like a neighborhood kid or whatever. But
I'm a 5-year-old. Let's get married.
Even she has better game than Seiji. That was funny.
She does, yeah.
I mean, I give Seiji at least credit for at least trying.
Yeah.
I mean, how many main characters do you see look at a girl and go, man, she's hot. I wonder what it would be like to date her. And then don't even try to even ask her out. At least he has the balls to do that. Yeah, sure.
He does it properly, too.
Yeah, he does. He does it properly. And the girls just sweat beads and they're just like, I have someone else that I like.
Yeah. I think they're scared of him.
Oh, yeah.
Being a delinquent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's an intimidating guy.
He's just got to find the girls with the daddy issues.
Or
he could find the rich girl, which he has on his hand right now.
That also helps.
I have your daughter. That's what he should have did when he went to the mansion.
Right, I was thinking
Wanna
that too. I was
play
like,
a game?
why did he do that? I wonder what the maid would have thought. She would have been like, "Fuck is?
What kind of sick bastard?
Did you make a doll of Midori?"
I don't think that would have went over well. Like, what kind of sick bastard are you? I thought you were like a wizard or something, a warlock.
Oh my god! And this is the era of anime where you always because a lot of these anime were coming out on DVD and VHS, which is where most people watch them. So you these are like the glory days where you had the unneeded fan service for no reason. So you get to see your boobs.
Yeah, they did have that. And you know, as a teenager, I loved it. But now that I'm a grown up, I'm just like, yeah, it's kind of
I'm like that is a brain damaged 12-year-old that you're showing the boobs for.
She's not 12. She's in high school.
At least we're on the same wavelength when it comes to her being brain damaged.
No, she's fine.
She's totally fine. She loves Seiji.
She's a tank, pretty much.
I mean, the fact she was able to form coherent sentences after the first hit.
Yeah, she's tough.
So when this is going to lead to a bigger thing, but when those two girls were saying that they were fans of Seiji, I immediately knew what was about to happen. Well, I didn't know they themselves were going to attack. I thought they were going to set Seiji up for someone else to attack him, because considering the setup we had with him getting rejected 20 times, I was like, if they do introduce another love interest character, it's not going to be first and foremost, is not going to be fans of his like that, where they're already like infatuated with him, because that would be too easy.
Mm-hmm.
So when that happened, I was like, I do not trust these girls. And then one of them leaving them for a kiss, I was like, yeah, so you're going to get poisoned or something. That's what I thought we was gearing up towards. And they did what they did.
They're so over the top evil about it too, which is great.
Indeed.
They're like endearing evil. Like they're the evil that you can laugh at. They're like, they do bad enough stuff where it's like, okay, they're the bad guy, but it's comedic enough to go, that was like kind of crazy to do when you really think about it. But it's kind of funny. It's like, think about it. They went inside this house. One distracted him while the other one was going to smash his head, crack his head open with a wooden stick. Like that, when you think about it, it's fucking insane. But it's kind of funny.
Yeah. Yeah, she blocked it, unbeknownst to him, basically saved his life. And that's when he was like, Midori, speak to me. And they're both like, hey, don't ignore us. And then he's just like, not even paying attention because they both got their weapons. They're about to do so. Goes right by him and everything. They just go, woo. And he grabs the knife and goes, guess I'm gonna have to use some knife. And they were like, oh! They ran out and fucking killed the cat for the third time this episode.
they kicked the cat into the stratosphere. Did you see that? Yeah. And they knocked over a trash can which had a person in it.
It was his friend. It was the one that they
he got beat up.
Because they lied. They said he was at the convenience store, and
I thought it was just a random person for a minute.
No, that was his friend.
And then they threw him in a trash.
I always wondered how that whole conversation went. It's like, hey Seiji, come on, we got girls. So girls, what are you?
I already know how it went. He was leading them to Seiji or whatever. By the time they get close, he's like, so ladies, I know you're a fan of Seiji, but I'm his best friend, so like he's going to try to get one of the girls in there. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, cool. Actually, they're going to probably drag him to the alley. Like, actually, you are kind of cute. Come to this alley with me. He's going to fucking do it, and then the other girl's going to bop him in the back of the head.
What are we going to do in this alleyway? I don't understand. Why do we do? You're a girl and I'm a boy. Why are we going to the alleyway?
Oh yeah, this is a great first episode. It sets everything up perfectly.
I know we're not going to think about this, but it's funny to me that the girls did what they did, because to me now I'm thinking, so the gang that he beat up in the beginning of the episode, they ran and told their girlfriends who beat them up.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if they got them to do that or if they just did it of their own volition, but that's funny to me.
Seiji, the Dragon Fist. He beat us up. Avenge us. Sure thing.
I mean, the girls got further than the guys, so
they did. They used their assets, but unbeknownst to Seiji, because dudes don't got nothing Seiji wants. The women, yeah, they got farther.
And I want to make this theory early on. It's not really that much of a theory, because I feel like it's, given the setup of the story, is just going to happen. So whenever you get like one of these romance series, there's going to be another love rival or some sort of person like that.
Some cliche, yeah.
Yeah, given that there's only one prominent female character that I've seen other than Midori, it's going to be the class rep girl, because first and foremost, it does two things. It creates a love triangle. It creates a situation to where Seiji, it becomes a viable love triangle, because yeah, sure, Midori's great, funny, cute, but she's a fucking mini hand girl, so that's weird. So, having somebody like her who's an actual human is going to give him a viable option, and it's going to make him think. It creates a whole bunch of drama. And two, given that she's the class rep, it creates that whole bad boy, good girl type of thing. So I feel like that's going to come soon.
Yeah, I feel like they do that a lot in anime. Like, it's a class rep. She's perfect in every way, but then sees the bad boy. And if it's a girl, she likes the bad boy. If it's a guy who's the class rep, he likes the quiet, boring girls. The ones that are very quiet and keep to themselves.
Oh my god, he's like, Seiji is so, like, bad. I gotta listen to Sum 41 now.
They're having a going away tour this year.
Rip and rip.
Sum 41.
I like songs with distortion to drink in proportion. Did you know, EA?
My mom should have had no abortion.
Yep.
Did you see how much porn he had? He is a very, very lonely individual.
He is.
For sure.
He's up there with Sanji.
Freaking
No, I mean in terms of the ownership of the porn. I don't mean
I
like.
still wouldn't say that.
Sanji is a full-grown adult, while Seiji is at least a teenage boy. So I get that.
I mean, yeah, apples to oranges, but in terms
the
of
only
the
thing
quantity,
they have in common is that they're blonde.
Yeah,
that's right. They are, aren't they? But in terms of quantity, they both have the same amounts of the pornography. Which, by the way, she's like trying to clean up and stuff, and I'm like, you are brave. Well, it's probably because of the brain damage.
No. You keep saying brain damage. She's just a natural sweetheart. She's cleaning up, making everything nice and clean. I mean, even Seiji was like, maybe I can get used to this. She's just my hand's just doing everything for me. Just there you go.
I got to see how they're fused. Like, from what body part remains of hers.
I think you may get to see that.
Like, is it torso to the rest of her body?
I can't remember. I think you do see that at some point, because I think Seiji was actually curious. He's just like, how does that work? Unless you already saw it whenever you saw her naked or whatever. I can't remember, but
I don't think you saw his whole hand when that happened. Like, I think his sleeve went up to here, so like you could see like her body, but you couldn't see the rest of where his arm and her body connects. That's why I'm interested in, like, where exactly that starts and ends.
Mm-hmm.
Satsuki, I need to know what you'd do if you woke up with your girlfriend attached to your right hand.
Scream. That's the first thing I'll do.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, I'd probably freak out too. I'd go, whoa! What are you doing on my hand? And I think I was dreaming. I'd be like, this isn't real. And then touch. Oh my god, this is real.
I'd be like, can you edit?
I'm gonna put her to work?
Just automatically, just like, oh, could you click and just like
yes, I can. I will get right on that. And it's just little arms and hands.
Ellie says, as a grown up, the hand as a girl thing freaks me the freak out. As a teenager, I was like, goofy anime logic. Adorbird says, the biggest question we had to ask is how long is her digestive tract, and if it connects through his arm to his own digestive system. Yeah, does she eat or poop or pee?
I can't remember.
Maybe she like evaporates it out through her pores. like a colossal titan.
Seiji's pores.
Yo, what if Aaron had Mikasa on his right hand?
Are you kidding me?
That'd be weird.
It would be the other way around. Aaron would be on Mikasa's right hand.
That's true.
And She'd be like, Eren, Eren.
Stop kissing me, Mikasa. You're a dumb girl. You smell like cooties.
I don't think that's how Eren talks.
Yeah, I don't think Eren at all talked like that.
I wouldn't be depressed about my dead mom. God.
He's Napoleon Dynamite.
That goes for a different character that we're going to talk about later.
For sure.
But talking about Midori, 'cause I don't think we talked too much about herself, like her character. Yeah, seems like a tragic end to her previous life. They haven't explicitly shown what happened, but you can kind of, it's implied that she died in an accident, and because you see her family mourning her death already. They got very touchy when Seiji arrived there and he was asking about her, and they said that she wasn't going to be back. So seemingly she got reincarnated onto his right hand, which that makes me wonder, like, okay, so you reincarnated her on my hand. What happened to my right hand? What did you do?
It's just a giant human-sized hand.
Yeah, like did you just cut my hand off and put it in the ether, or like what happened exactly? How did this happen?
Where did it go? It's in limbo. It's just waiting to come back.
Unfortunate.
Yeah,
I like that hand.
I miss it. It was my right hand.
What if the hand woke up in Midori's bed, and there's
you cheating on me?
And there's the sequel to this series. It's called Seiji Days or something.
Seiji Days, and it's just
his hand.
Just doing this. All right, you're fucking dead, motherfucker. Gonna get you now.
So I have one criticism for this episode.
Sure.
One. For Midori specifically. Because I felt this was weird. Like I kind of just went with the flow with it, because it doesn't bother me to the point where I can't suspend my disbelief. But the thought crossed my mind, so I might as well say it. I felt it weird, or like there's a gap in a personality that Midori shows versus the Midori as a human. Because Midori just straight up says she loves Seiji on multiple times in this episode alone. And she's very forward in her affection and whatnot. Whereas the Midori that we get as a human apparently loved him for 3 years and never said a word. Now, you could say that she takes the opportunity given the circumstance, but there's almost like there's no wind up to that. You would think that if she was that crippling shy, it wouldn't evaporate, even given that she just reincarnated into his right hand. So that's one of my criticisms for the show. That there seems to be like a weird gap between the Midori of the past and then the current Midori.
Mm-hmm.
What if she's not telling the full truth?
Well, I think there is definitely something going on, because even when he asked about Midori, she thought about it for a second, and then she said she had a 3-year crush on him, which I don't doubt the 3-year crush thing necessarily. But I do think there's more to it than just her being that she didn't even say a reason as to why she felt that way. So I do think it's more to that.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see in future episodes. It's going to be a fun series. I will say that. A lot of very memorable characters. If you like these people so far, there's more to come as far as characters are concerned. That is for sure. And that cat, he's the MVP. He's the MVP of the show.
That cat and Midori taking punishment.
For a fat cat, he has some balance.
Yeah, he does.
Hey,
Meow.
they got to be graceful, hogging all that weight around. One misstep, the world explodes. Let's talk about deers.
Oh my dear God.
Let's talk about my dear friend Nokotan, episode 1.
What is that thing that what was that chant in the show that they were saying? Shika.
Oh,
During the slow-mo portions.
Fucking I found out that means deer
I didn't know that.
They're
in
just chanting
Japanese.
deer.
They're just chanting deer. And I guess her name is a play on words, meaning deer and antler, or human antler, deer person. So it fits her perfectly. This show is definitely an anime.
Yeah.
I mean, this is something that I feel like people, when you explain to people that you watch anime, they automatically think of this show. They think of something like this. They go, "Oh, you like anime? Insert this show or something like it." And yeah, it's an experience for sure. Sometimes you get shows that are like this, and I will admit this is a show that is incredibly weird, but it's not. So far, it's not hateable. I laughed so hard a couple of times when she comes through the fucking classroom in slow motion and kills everybody.
My favorite part of that is that nobody cared.
Nobody cared, and even Taroka is just like, why is everyone acting like this is normal?
Yeah, because they had the weird scene where she called her a virgin, and then everybody was interested, even the teacher, which I found a little weird. That on a status of her virginity, everybody was like, I guess it's because she's the student council president, because the student council president is like the most important person in Japan in anime. So.
And there was even photorealistic deer in the classroom for some reason.
Nobody reacts to the deer. The deer, they weren't just in the classroom. They were outside. They were everywhere, and nobody cares. Nobody reacts.
No, nobody does, and it's
and they're like surreal
funny.
Deers too.
Yeah, they're the photorealistic type of deer, but they're like CG. It looks like.
Yeah, I can't even tell. Are these deer real?
I feel like the ending credits, they're real. They are real deer, but in the show, I think it's CG.
No. I meant like, do they have physical forms actually in the show with how nobody reacts? Because I can't tell if Toriko is the only one that can see this, because it's like nobody gives a shit about the deer. Maybe she's just crazy.
With fucking rubble just hitting him in the face.
They were smiling when it was happening.
Yeah. Just happy. And then they applaud as blood is dripping down their face. Oh my god. That was
a lot of blood on this week. This week's KOA.
There was a lot of blood. That was hilarious.
Delicious, thirst-quenching blood.
What's funny is the show that we didn't get any blood for is the one with the assassin and mafia guys.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah.
Yeah. That is.
But I also wonder how the fuck. I know I'm not going to get this question answered, so this is futile. But Nokotan ends up, the first appearance we see of her antlers are caught on the power line.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody really asks. No, actually no. Toriko did ask how she ended up like that, and she gave a non-answer. She just said, like, "Yeah, I woke up like this." And I'm like, "Wait, what? Did she just fly down there like a Fortnite character, or what? How do you end up on a power line? Like, I don't understand how that happened."
Well, it's like, okay, so I think we'll know if in like a future episode they find her impaled on like a fence post.
Might happen. Fuck, I missed Tilted Towers. Well, I don't just go.
Help.
Wait. No, wait. Okay. It's one thing for her to be up there. How did Toriko get her down?
I don't know. I don't know how she did that. That's electrical wiring right there.
You're asking too many questions. You need to come with me,
Black
sir.
is just gonna. Oh my lord! Yeah, it's a lot of questions for this show. You just kind of go, "Oh, okay, that makes sense, I guess."
Yeah, this is a heck of an episode. Like, first episode, it's letting you know right away that it's one of those shows. Breaking the fourth wall, very meta, just random crazy humor, and just wacky zany stuff, for sure.
Reminds me a lot of, I don't remember if this is the actual name of it, but there was this one anime from a while, like 15 years ago. It's called like My Girlfriend is a Mermaid, or yeah, My Girlfriend is a Mermaid or something like that.
It's like my wife, my girlfriend. It's
Yeah,
not my.
so-
I don't know. I know what you're talking about. I do.
It was like 20-something episodes, and very similar vibe. Very, very similar. Very similar art style, too. Well, no, that's not. That's more of a classic anime art style.
She got. That needs to be a sound effect.
Light Ruler says she drank a Four Loko and ended up there. Yeah, it's like when you switch to Trevor on GTA after a while, you just
Oh my
end up in
gosh.
a random ass place.
He's in his fucking underwear out in the middle of the desert, and he's just like, "Man, last night was a fun night." And you're still drunk when you're walking around as him.
You got 5 stars on you.
You're like, "What happened?"
Yeah, it's a shame they never did DLC for that game.
Yeah.
Apparently, there was going to be a Trevor DLC where he goes like undercover and like he's like a police officer, has to go undercover or something, like something really crazy.
Cool. That would have been really cool.
Yeah. No, what she did is like in Skyrim. She collided with the fence post, glitched into the sky, and then glitched into.
She got attacked by a fucking giant in Skyrim, and then got launched so high up in the air, and then landed on the poles.
Did she download nude mods though? That is the question.
I don't think she did, because she had all her clothes.
Well, I guess we'll find out if there's a naked character in a future episode, if she did or didn't.
So I watched this subbed and because I watched this subbed when I was on stream. Yeah.
Oh wow! It came out around the same time. That's impressive.
Yeah, I watched the sub when it aired, when I was streaming. So I live reacted to it, and then I watched the dub, because I wasn't taking notes. Then when I watched the dub, that's when I started taking notes. The dub is actually pretty good. I enjoyed it. Yeah,
I might have to listen to that to see.
I think the voice actors are new, like it's their first anime role.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of new anime voice actors anymore. I can't keep up with who's who anymore.
Wait, we're like popular, influential influencers. Why can't we be in an anime?
Money.
Yeah, and talent.
People tell me all the time I should be a VA. You know what? We should all be a VA.
You could be a good VA. You could be a good VA.
We should do it. We should do it. I mean, I
feel like everybody has the potential.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very good at crying. If I was like the MC of a really bad isekai, I'd probably be the MC of that series.
All right, let's hear a little bit. Say, my name is what would his name be?
Chicka
Coda.
Slim Shady.
No, Coda.
Yeah,
My name is Kana, and I have my smartphone, and
You're
I'm
ruined.
going to use it
You're an old
to
prospector
defeat the
from
evil demon king lord, who is a big-breasted female, and I shall conquer her.
You're a mixture of like a old prospector with Skeletor. What happened?
You shall rule the day, He-Man.
Carp says, in which anime would you like to voice act and as which character? I feel like we had a question like this before or a similar one. I feel like for myself, it has to be a character. Not to say that I would have to do this. I just feel like it fits me better. I feel like it has to be a character who's like, I don't know. They got to be like a brooding character, like a calm type of character.
Nice. My voice is kind of fit for only one character. I can't play a high schooler, so I would have to be. I'd probably play like the main character's dad or something.
To be an ugly bastard.
No, not an ugly bastard. I would probably be like somebody's dad or grandpa or some kind of teacher. I'd be a fucking teacher somehow because of my voice, and I'd be like, Seiji, why are you not listening? Pay attention, son. This is going to be important one day. Just dumb shit like that.
Yeah, I feel like I was born to play the role of Goku.
You're not Sean.
Yeah, but like Sean is so good. You can't you only know him for Berserk because that's the only role that matters.
That's right. I forgot. He is known for that.
And I think it's pretty interesting how they don't voice Goku's character. They just leave his lines muted out. So it's just like a lip flaps are going, but you hear nothing. But every other character is VA'd. I thought it was a really interesting thing they did, but
it's like a very artistic choice.
I don't know if it worked out, but I think I'd be a good Goku, and I think I was born to play that role. And I think I'd be better at it than Sean ever could be if he were to be in that role. And also, I tend to think that apples taste good.
Real question: do you think Sean's gonna be in the new Black Swordman arc when they dub it?
I don't know.
I think they all got...
Wouldn't that be fucking funny?
No, they're already dubbing it, and it's.
But is he gonna be in it?
No, it's all. Oh god, what do they call them? Like just independent VAs that you'd find on like Twitter or something like that, and you'd commission.
Well, I'm sure they'll have somebody that does a very good Sean impression for the extras.
Oh, I feel like I could. No. Maybe. I feel like I could do a good Haru from Fruits Basket.
Haru.
The
main girl?
No, Haru's a guy.
I'm sorry.
The one with the white hair turned into the
seahorse.
No, that's Yuki.
God damn it!
He turned into the cow.
Oh yeah, he's kind of like the chill kind of dude, like nonchalant, just yo, what's up?
Yeah.
My name's Haru. Moo.
She would be a good big mom. No, God,
wedding cakey.
This is C as Skeletor talking to his big mom.
Listen, He-Man. I shall become the greatest voice actor known to man.
How are you gonna do voices with no lips?
I don't need lips to voice act, silly. We'll add those in post.
Okay. You sure did show me, Skeletor. We kind of fell off the rails here. I mean,
it's about as random as the deer show.
Right. Is there really much else to talk? I mean, I know at the very end we saw this crazy yandere girl who's going to be a new character, I'm sure.
Yeah, she's going to be in love with the Toriko, and she's going to be jealous of the affection and how casual Nokotan is talking to her. You could already see like how it's forming.
Yeah. Can we appreciate the fucking music in this series? Noko.
I liked it.
It was catchy.
And then the ending is just like an actual, like a realistic video of them making the deer crackers.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's just real deers just going, feed me some crackers.
Man, it's really zapping them.
You know, I saw... You know what's funny? I saw a deer yesterday when I was doing my my daily walks that I take.
Was it Nokotan?
That would be weird. Seeing a high schooler girl with deer antlers, that'd be strange. No, I saw a couple of deers. They were eating my neighbor's plants that they were growing, their food. So I don't think they were too happy about it, I'd assume.
Was it a boy or a girl?
It was red, big red, kind of looked like a dog.
Any antlers?
You know, just big ears. You know, like honestly, I think it was just Clifford the big red dog. It probably wasn't a deer.
Which is funny because Nokotan has antlers, and antlers are for boys, so kind of an oxymoron right there.
Yeah, I don't know. It was grazing, so I couldn't really tell. Also today when I was walking, I saw a huge fucking snake. So.
Do you live in like Madagascar?
I'm starting to think
all these animals.
This is the first time in like over a decade I've seen a snake, and it scared the shit out of me because you see a snake, you're like.
Was it a rattlesnake?
No, it was like black. I think it was just. It was pretty big. It was a big snake, and it as soon as it saw me, it ran away. So I was like, oh. I wanted to look at it and kiss it and pet it and hold it and go, here, snakey.
After you're holding it?
Yeah, I'm going to rock it to sleep. That's what I'm going to do.
Rock up my snakey in my fucking arms.
I love Sashi's face when I just keep going. That's what I live for.
I don't know. We go off the rails, and then like C goes into this the stratosphere.
Yeah, he literally just talks about like interstellar worlds and shit, and just goes, "I saw this snake, and I wanted to take it with me, and I made it its mother."
Yeah, it's like
it's just layers to it.
Yeah, it'll go right here, boom, boom, boom. And then the transition will take you. It's like a regular show episode.
It really is.
Well, you know me.
I've seen this before.
Let's go ahead and let's talk about what do you got next on the docket here? Spice and Wolf.
Oh.
Can I just say? I'm just gonna say it. There's a reason the first thing you see in this episode is Holo's tail.
There is.
I know what it is. It's for you. You see.
No.
Tactics.
They saw the award show last week. They saw last week's full episode, and they went, "We got to give this guy one. This guy knows." So they showed her tail, full force. It was amazing. It was lovely. We need more of it.
Yeah, we saw a couple of those. Like, She was sleeping in bed with it, and then she got up and stretched, and her tail was all stiff and pricked.
Why am I
We
being
got
called?
a
Who is
two
being called
furries
a
in the
furry?
chat. Two furry. Who else is being called a furry, Mister Tail Lover?
That doesn't mean I'm a furry.
Well,
I just
the
like
chat is
Holo's
saying
tail.
that, so it's got to be true.
Well, they're not. They're just saying furry. They're just saying the word, so that could be anyone.
They know who it's insinuating, and it's you, good sir. Anyway, Holo likes to take advantage of other people to get shit that she wants.
Hey, how do you figure?
Well, that other guy that seems to be in love with Holo took her all around town and was like, all right, Holo, everything's on me. And she's like, okay. And then drank and then ate and got some, like souvenirs and even a dead fox around her neck. She's living large.
To her credit, from what it seems like, we didn't get to see them actually being on this date, but it seems like he's just doting on Holo because he's trying to win her affection. So it's probably just him going, all right, let me try to buy her this expensive scarf. Let me try to buy her this coat. He's trying to do everything. And I don't know how old this kid is, but I mean, he has some balls.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a Fermi. This is C Tactics if he was an anime character. I'm sorry, C.
What does that,
but,
what does that even mean? I'd be Kraft, clearly.
No, I don't think you would.
I'm the
calling
most
your bluff.
Kraft-like. I'm crafty.
You're not Kraft. You're not Kraft macaroni and cheese. You're not any kind of Kraft. You are Fermi.
I mean, Fermi's like pretty great though, so I don't know. He might be a little too good for C Tactics.
Oh, okay.
What does that mean?
Sorry, taking that back. C.
Yeah. I mean, like I don't know how old he is. I don't remember if it was stated. They call him a young merchant, and considering Lawrence isn't old himself, I'm guessing this kid is like
Probably in his teens.
I'm thinking like 15, something like that, 15, 14, which is insane considering that he's in a rowing guild, the same guild that Lawrence is in, and he's a very competent merchant. If he's buying Holo all this stuff, like it's not like he's spending all his money to get, it's not like he's going broke. That's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Even Lawrence has to be frugal with his money at times, but this guy seems to have it put together. So, there was a scene where Lawrence is talking to his store friend. I don't think the show named him yet, but his name is Mark. He's talking to him, and he's basically like, "Yo, Lawrence, why? There's like a rumor that you're having a fight with your girl because she was at the festival with this other guy and he's buying her all this stuff. Like, what's up with that?" Lawrence is like, that's my companion, Holo. I already knew about it. It's cool. It's all good. She's not gonna go with him or anything like that. And Mark is like, all right, you better watch him. He even goes as far as to say if Fermi was with his wife, he would give up, which is crazy to think.
Mm.
And his wife has very large breasts, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen her. She's we've seen a couple of MILFs this episode.
Was her name Adele?
Adele.
Yeah, Adele.
Yeah, she was.
The fact that he remembered
this. She wasn't the worst. What do you mean the fact that I remembered it? What does that even mean?
Her name was only said once in this show. Once.
Yep.
Well, yeah,
I know what you are.
Name was said
No.
once, but those boobs were forever.
No. You see, this is my job to remember things. And I'm just remembering.
Selective memory.
Oh, yeah. There's a couple of MILFs this episode. We had fucking Adele, and then we had Diana. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
The Alchemist. Dibs. I thought you liked Holo, you furry.
I mean, he's just going to anybody.
I know. He thinks this is an all-you-can-eat buffet.
No.
I like this and that.
I want some of this. I want some of this.
This
a little bit of that and a side of that.
It's called a polyamorous relationship. Listen to the Breaking Benjamin song.
Holo would destroy you if you tried to suggest that.
Yeah, she's a one-person wolf.
Holo, I'm thinking about dating another.
I think about dating another. You what? Nothing.
I think we can make it work out, you know?
I'm sorry. She gonna eat you.
Well.
In one bite.
Well.
Or she'll bite you on the ass and remember it.
For centuries later.
Yeah.
I don't see the issue here.
Yes, Neon. The man did go from furries to MILFs. Hi, Rising. How you doing?
But I love her introduction because they head through this part of town where it's just really disgusting. And Kraft is like, he's like, oh, it's so...
Sounds like shit.
And then this guy's just like walking through like normally as if he's done it a million times. Like, oh yeah, it's horrible around here. Anyways, and it's just so casual about it. I'd be out of there.
He's a merchant that they deal in alchemy, so it's all types of, they have the all types of like chemicals in the air or whatnot. But since he trades with them, he's used to that.
A lot of bath salts in that area.
Probably making crack there.
Yeah, that's probably they're probably making. Imagine all the things they made back in those times that were like extremely hazardous.
I can see God.
What's good?
He's in my hand.
Well, I love the taste of mercury.
Mercury tastes good on my toast. Yeah, they were on some good shit back then.
Indeed.
Well, so the reason why Kraft even ends up to that place is because he remembers the what are those guys called?
Alchemists?
No. He had a memory of it's like those doomsday guys. The guy who was like Yoitsu, he was like Yoitsu has been destroyed by a giant bear. Like he remembered that because that happened in a town like I don't know how many episodes ago, a lot of episodes ago. But yeah, he remembers that guy talking about Yoitsu being destroyed, and Yoitsu is Holo's hometown. So Holo tries to dig around, and he tries to find a chronicler to hear about stories from Yoitsu to have a better feel for where he's going exactly, because all he knows is he's going north, but he doesn't have any sense of direction as to what town he's going to go and any of that. So he goes to talk to who we find out to be Diana, and she has books everywhere.
She's
being a chronicler, so yeah, kind of smart and attractive too. Which if Holo found that out, there'll probably be some issues with that. But
I'm sure.
Yeah.
She sniffs him. Who you been seeing?
You smell like mercury.
You smell like salts and mercury and shit. It's like, no, I swear I haven't. I only met this very attractive alchemist.
Oh, well, that just makes it worse.
Yeah, you better off just telling her you were doing the crack.
Okay, Holo, okay. I was sniffing. I was doing a bump, and I was
I was doing a line.
I was wrestling with some gators. Okay, are you happy?
I was chasing the dragon. Polo. I need my fix. I need it. I'm chosen.
You don't understand.
Chosen, Polo.
Traveling with you, I need the shit. Oh my god.
He tries to find out information about her, which she they talk about a big bear, which I don't know if that's ever going to come back, like if they're going to ever fight that bear or whatever, but cuz she says that
it went
bear
to Golden Kamui.
Oh my god. Or World's End Harem.
Oh god.
Hey.
Let's not bring that one back. But she was talking about how this bear existed in many different tales. So considering that, I feel like the bear will come, but that's going to be like way in game stuff. Maybe like a revenge thing with Holo. But so he figure he gets information on where he has to go next, and as payment, he gives Diana a story of his own. You know, they break off and do their thing. So the reason why he left Holo back in the first place is because I think he didn't want Holo to be discouraged, knowing that Yoitsu was destroyed. So that's why he let her hang back and let Fermi hang out with her instead. But there is this the issue now, because in the conversation or in the time Holo spent with Fermi, she told him, he asked about the relationship of him and her and Lawrence, and she made up a story that basically she owes Lawrence a debt, and she's paying it off by praying for him on his travels. And now that Fermi thinks that their relationship is purely transactional, given that he's a merchant, you kind of see where this is going to go.
Play it, see.
Please take the soundboard away from him.
You had one fucking job.
No,
and you
I got
fucked
it.
it up.
I got it.
Gaming.
Oh shit, wrong one. Wait. I got it.
Man, I don't know what to take no more, man. Okay.
I'm gonna order me a pizza.
Wait, no, I'll play it. I played it. I hit the button. Don't order the pizza.
Oh, hold on. You calling me? Hey, what's up?
Wait, EA's the pizza
okay.
guy?
Yeah, you got it.
This is a twist.
No, bye.
EA, when did you become the pizza guy? When did you become a hitman?
I mean, I was a pizza guy a long time ago. You kind of never retire from that. I mean, what?
Cutting pizzas, man.
I did. But yes, you finally got it right. See, I was trying to get you to push that button because, yes, that's what Fermi is going to try to do with Holo now. She's going to think that she's fair game. That those legs are wide open.
Well, it's not only that, it's that he's going to now try to buy Holo back. You know, buy or free her from the supposed debt that Lawrence has her for. So,
I hope she said this really large number so that he could become a freaking millionaire.
I mean, I don't know if she said anything. I think she would just tell him that she had a debt. So as far as how much is going to be paid, I guess we'll see. But yeah.
One night with Holo, and she's like, "Hey, I'm not a groomer. Get away from me."
Wow, someone with decent morals.
I mean, as old as she is, wouldn't she be like a mega groomer? Even if somebody was of age, wouldn't she still be a groomer? Because they're so young compared to her.
In that sense, sure.
But
that's a good point.
She would have some morals. It's like, boy, you're too young for me. I like men that make goofy faces like Kraft.
I think that's she said I wanted that as payment because she said that she was teasing Holo like maybe I'll maybe you'll find no she said maybe you'll find no if you find me here with another man in bed or whatever just leave us alone. And Lawrence was like it was like, don't worry, I like your cuddling the best or something like that.
He was just so disappointed. He was defeated.
Well, at least we know Kraft's a really good cuddler.
Yeah, he's a big spoon. She's a little spoon.
What if she was the big spoon?
That would be interesting. She's so short.
She is, by the way. When she was standing on the bed, it looked like she was a little bit taller than Kraft. I was like, this is weird. I don't like tall Holo. Looks abnormal.
Oh, come on. You tell me you don't like tall girls?
I mean, tall girls are great, but
like a little bit of Karlak, 7 foot tall tiefling.
I think it was just the image of her like being the same size, but her legs just being extended, like that one girl from One Piece. That's a part of the Big Mom Pirates.
I was gonna say
there's a lot of girls like that in One Piece.
There's a one girl from One Piece that's like 1,000 characters you just named.
No, like remember the one girl what is her name? Juice or whatever? Minister
Juice.
Juice?
You're talking about Smoothie. But there's literally other girls that have the same proportion.
Yeah, she's like 10 feet tall.
Wait. Ellie says she only likes short queens 5 and under. No, this isn't true.
You're a lolicon.
No, this isn't true. Spice.
5 feet.
And Wolf.
Damn.
Polo. Height. She's at least 5 feet. She's 160 centimeters. Now, what's that in feet?
I want to say, could we speak American, please?
Yeah.
That is...
Drum roll.
5'2".
He likes him a little tall. Oh, I mean a little short. Oh my god! But
wait,
I'm gonna make sure he's not cooking the books.
What does that mean?
Is he cooking the books?
I'm about to see.
Hold on, we're giving it another look. The play is under review.
Wait, what are these other characters that I like are under 5 feet?
He has thrown the challenge flag, and we will see if she is indeed.
It's good.
5 foot. It's good. Okay. Paul stands is called. 5'2". First down, sea tactics.
and Nico Robbins like 6'2" or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, she's
and then
tall.
as well there is let's see, Nami height.
Jesus Christ.
5'7".
No.
Told you. Y'all don't believe me, but I be speaking the truth out here.
That is debatable.
Well, Diana or Holo? Let's just settle the debate now.
Oh, Holo.
Diana. I mean, the voice is just—it's the voice from me. It's the voice and just the I don't know, the way she carries herself and how she sits. I don't know, she's just pretty. I mean, yeah, she probably smells like bath salts and shit, but I mean, at least she's pretty.
That's a good point. And in 2 years, once she succumbs to all the chemicals building up in her skin, she'll look like she's 92, when in reality she's actually 23.
I'm 23 years old. Yeah.
She knows what she's doing, C-Tactic.
Oh my
She has
gosh.
under
Lightning
control.
Eagle just said Vladilita is also 5'2". Oh!
Mm.
Interesting factoid, I guess. I wouldn't know.
You
They
know
don't
her.
feel like the same height, though.
You know her circumference. What are you talking about?
Ellie says
Yeah,
anyone over Holo. So can
I
we
think it's
really
the-
trust him?
I think it's the tail. And they both have really long hair. So that's maybe why they look different.
Yeah, I don't trust that guy. I'd probably go with Diana.
Yeah.
Dating wise, at least.
Yeah, she'll talk your ear off. But
So
you know you're in
Holo,
for a good time. Well, Holo will eat you if you look at a woman the wrong way.
eat through your wallet too.
Yeah, fuck, yeah. She is expensive. Diana doesn't look like she'd eat that much. Yeah, you know what? I'm sticking with Diana. Holo's too expensive for my blood.
She's gonna eat your knowledge.
She's gonna eat my brains, take my knowledge, and I'm just gonna be like, stop, I can't do it anymore.
You guys are missing out because my harvest is going to be great every year.
Yeah. I'll just steal from your
Whatever.
harvest.
Well, I'm going to have a great harvest, so I'm going to have stuff I need to give away.
Just rob them.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a couple of weeks.
Good payday. Thank you. Zoink.
Oh, you got a good harvest. See, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just taking it. Aren't you gonna pay? Nope. Not paying for that.
Wait, isn't that normal? If you have a good harvest, you give a lot of it away for free?
Aw, you
Wait.
give it to me for free. You're so sweet.
I have a better question. Diana or Adele?
Oh, wow. This is
Adele doesn't seem like she takes shit. She seems like she wears the pants.
honestly.
And she's a good business lady.
Honestly, I think Adele. I think you'd have the best time with Adele. She'd have your back. She'd know how to tease you and play around. It'd be great.
I'm going with
Adele.
Yeah, I'm going with Adele on this.
Carp says Nami or Holo.
What? Dating wise? That's a little more difficult.
This is turned into a this or that segment.
Yeah.
Well, I picked Nami.
Smash
also, I'm getting a phone
pass.
call, so BRB. Oh,
Like they
shit.
both
I gotta
have
go through this
bad
whole
character
process.
traits. Like for dating. Like I like them both as characters, but dating wise they both have bad character traits.
Nami seems to only like one thing, and that's money. And she's a liar.
So I mean,
And
okay, on one
is out for
end,
herself.
Nami is going to get you the money. Holo's going to drain you of your money.
Yeah.
I feel like
She'll stab you in the back, Nami. And again, I'm going off of the live action series, so I know she's probably different in the
you don't know
anime.
nothing.
I don't know anything about Nami. Other than that she was a liar and a deceiver, and she ratted on the Straw Hat Pirates.
I don't know. I might go with Nami on that one.
Yeah, I'll Nami because she'd give me the money.
I don't think I'm smart enough to talk to Holo.
She seems like she would be one of those that would think that that she would think that she's better than you, and then just not even give you the time of day. Go, little peasant. Go on with someone else.
You have to have a certain level of wit to talk to Holo. It's like you need stats in the video game. You need your intelligence all the way up to talk to her.
Yeah, like those stupid things that I see in ads sometimes, where it's like level 1, get to level 99, boss, or whatever. Those stupid. You can obviously tell they're fake video games, but they're the level 1 where it's like get to level 200 girlfriend or something. Oh, he's dying. You okay?
No.
Down the wrong pipe. I hate that shit. That's the worst.
All right. Yeah. Am I back? I'm back.
I think so. Well, while he's choking, let us pray. This is the new praying segment of KOA.
I think that's about it, though.
Yeah, I think so. Pretty simple. Pretty simple episode.
Yeah, it's just Lawrence looking for information regarding Yoitsu. So, and I guess also the impending threat that is I remember his last name more than I remember his first name, but I've been calling him his first name, so I'm gonna keep it like that. Fermi.
Wormy.
Yeah. Which, I mean, do you think there will be anything dramatic when it comes to the love thing between what the infatuation he has for Holo, and do you think he can like put a wrench into Lawrence and Holo's relationship at this point in the story?
I mean, he can sure try. He's 15 years old. He's full of testosterone. Sees a pretty girl. Yeah, I'm sure he wants to shoot his shot. He's like, I got money, babe. I can make you a happy wife. But I don't know. It would have to be pretty life altering to where Lawrence is just like, well, fuck you then, punk. It just doesn't want anything to do with Holo anymore.
See, Ellie said you're smart. Appreciate it, Ellie. I feel like this is my standing because I felt this way reading it as well. At this point in the story, given what we've seen of Holo and Lawrence, it's hard for me to believe that it's, especially given that this is a little kid, basically, that this is going to be the person that, I don't know, is going to be a viable love option for Holo, considering that she, like, no matter how,
haven't even descended yet.
Yeah. Considering it's Holo, no matter how anybody feels about her, with her looks and with her smart, she could get a lot of guys.
Oh yeah.
It'll be really easy for her. So the fact that she's stuck with Lawrence isn't just because she finds him handsome. He's certainly not the richest guy around. It's the bond they cultivated. They've gone through a lot of shit with each other, and they haven't said those words to each other, the big words. But
I love you.
Yeah, I mean, it still exists in their actions. So it's hard for me to believe that this little kid, just because he has some money and he has a great upside as a merchant, is going to damage anything that they have going on.
Yeah. Yeah, Ellie brings up a good point. She likes a man she can banter with. They ping pong off each other for sure.
Yeah.
That's why me and Holo would be perfect.
Holo would be like, what the hell is he talking about? I dare say, have you gone mad, C-Tactics?
C-Tactics will just start getting on one of his fucking tangents that he does, talking about one thing, then escalating it into 50 other things, and then Holo's brain just explodes.
Ellie says, no, C, you're a sub. No, I'm a human being.
Oh.
And I demand respect. I would just say yes, ma'am.
Yes,
well,
ma'am.
I have to be polite.
Okay,
yes,
then Adele is more for you then.
Well, that's why I picked
She's
Adele.
a great singer. She's a really good singer.
Yeah, Rolling in the Deep or whatever the fuck that song is. It's decent.
Hello from the other side. All right.
Well,
We should talk about our next show.
the show that everybody's waiting for.
Yep, the show on the KOA podcast. Let's talk about
the incest anime.
Not an incest anime. They're back.
What?
It's not an incest anime.
I would say it's not incest, sir.
Yet.
I don't think it has been. Well, anyway, this is episode 1 of season 2. And yeah, we basically picked off right where we left off of season 1. It's crazy. I forgot season 1 was only like 11 episodes. So when they said it was like episode 12, I was like, oh, I forgot they did that.
Honestly, it felt like I didn't even, obviously, because I rewatched it before this, like season 1. So to me, it was just like, it just felt like literally the next episode, like the next moment. So it's interesting. We've waited like a couple of years for this next season, and episode 12 just kind of feels out like it's just the next episode.
That could be kind of a good thing, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
If you binge watch, if you binge watch it, it's like you're watching the whole series.
Yeah, though I will say, the animation was much more flashy in this episode than what we got in season 1, and I think it's just because, let me. How do I word this? We saw the animation do things that we haven't seen it do and play around with this kind of like artistic. I don't know how to describe it. Like there was a use of a lot of colors and a lot of framing. It just was very, I don't know, very artsy. Kind of, it felt like watching a little bit of like high art in a way, which I don't like. Season 1 didn't give me that much of. Outside of maybe like the first episode. So this episode was really awesome. Just for the simple fact of the animation alone. Like that scene where they're reenacting the play, or they're practicing the play with Kana and what the fuck's his name?
Hold on, I got you.
I want to say we got a whole list.
Himekawa.
Yeah, Himekawa. That was some of the best animation just in that scene alone I've seen this entire year. Like just really good stuff. And of course,
it's pretty good.
It has best girl Kana in it. There was like this one scene at the very beginning where Akane was talking to Aqua, and he's like talking away, and she's like, it's just this really simple scene where she sits down, but the animation is so fluid, and at the same time Aqua, you know, he's like talking and emoting and stuff. It was just a really dynamic shot that I really liked. And also the other part where they're reenacting the play where I think like the princess or whatever, she's like dead, like, and that was really animated really well. I just really love the shot composition of a lot of this episode. Thought it was so beautiful.
So, from what I'm hearing, do we all have like our different girls that we like? C's the Kana guy now? Are you claiming that?
I mean, Kana is best.
And from what I remember, EA was Akane, correct?
Yeah, I still like Akane. I feel like she suffered the most and deserves the best love.
And then I like Ruby.
Yeah, we all have our waifus.
Well, I mean, I is my favorite character, but she's kind of dead, so.
Yeah, she's kind of a corpse and rotten in 6 feet underground. No disrespect.
I mean, just do some voodoo bullshit and revive her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why we didn't think about that?
Yeah. Just bring her back to life. I mean, hell, this is a world where you can reincarnate. I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
She's probably reincarnated as something.
She's probably been
Fullmetal
reincarnated
Alchemist should be
multiple
like
times
one
herself.
episode.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They should have just did that instead of the alchemy bullshit.
You just see Ed and and Alphonse in the background just going, all right, we're gonna bring back I from the dead. Oh no! And then they just get fucking they lose their arm and shit again. It's like, well, I couldn't come back, but I lost my arm again and my brother. God damn it.
Midnight says Satsuki for incest. There's no incest in the show.
Yeah, that's
Yet.
a big fat lie. And C keeps saying, yeah, there ain't no yet.
I don't even like alluding to that joke just because, like, that's a spoiler for people who, and, you know, we're just talking about the anime, so I don't even like to allude to that joke. We kind of already making it obvious, like, who we're talking about, because I mean, there's no other way to go with that. But
That's fair. That's a good point.
Brother or sister, right? No, she's an only child. Shit.
wait, who are we talking about?
I said Kane has a brother or sister, right?
Kana? No, not that we know. I think the only, I mean, unless we like went crazy and went like parental
Deep into the lore.
No, I was saying like if they went parental, then it would be like anybody could have the incest plot. But yeah, I don't even think anime is that crazy.
That is a good point, Satsuki. I shall relinquish my claims for now.
Yeah, leave Ruby alone. She didn't do anything wrong yet.
Except for the whole breast milk thing.
Satsuki, do you need like a pat on the back?
No. Yes, but not for that reason.
All right, here you go.
Oh no, don't. No, stop.
You got real offended by that.
Yeah, I'm not a baby. I don't like being a baby like Ruby.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a grown man. I'm a man. I am.
Big boy.
I'm a big boy. I wear my big boy pants and I can wipe my own ass.
I can make my own cereal.
Speaking of man children, I maybe this is not the right word to describe him, but I've expressed this sentiment before, and I'm going to say it again, just so the fans of Oshi no Ko know this about me. I don't like Aqua. He is. I'm not saying he's a bad character, but he is a character I do not enjoy seeing his point of view at all, because it is the same dry, depressing, brooding perspective.
He's very edgy and boring.
I just I get it, because he is the only one that's going to push the story forward as far as the revenge plot and finding out more about I. This arc exists, at least the focus of it exists through his lens because of him trying to find out more information, trying to get close to the one director guy who may have some information on I. So I understand that. It's just, I don't know, man. It gets tiring just to see him always go, I don't care about anything I'm doing currently. I only will achieve my goal. Because you can have a character like that, but they're interesting in other ways. Maybe it's the way they fight and something else. But for me, when I just look at him, I'm like, okay, so why am I even focused on you? I think that's why the girls, when people talk about the show, they usually are never hyping up Aqua. They're usually talking about their favorite girls. They're talking about, hey, that's why that's why the title is what it is, Kana or Akane. Everybody who likes to talk about those characters, or maybe even Ruby, or fucking maybe even Meme Cho.
Meme Cho, my God.
What a gremlin.
She's 25. She's 25.
That would never not be funny to me.
Just the whole, how old are you really? I'm 25. She tried to lie and say she was like 16. It's like bullshit.
Yeah.
You're 16.
Yeah, she lied her ass off.
She lied on her resume and still got the job.
She was on a dating show with high schoolers.
Yeah. Good thing she didn't hook up with anybody.
Yeah. Satsuki still gets his chicken nuggets. No, chicken nuggies.
Gotta get those nuggies.
What about your chalky milk?
What do you dip your chicken
That's for
nuggies in?
breakfast.
What do you dip it in? Barbecue sauce? Ketchup?
Barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce. That's a good sauce.
Barbecue.
Here's your little barbecue for little Shotski. Here you go. Here's your little nugget.
Wait. Who had the Nobara barbecue sauce? Was it Carp?
Is it
or is it the Doorbird?
No, it was Burb.
Burb. Can I get some Nobara barbecue sauce?
Can you make that too? And we won't. We promise not to share our sea tactics. We will keep it only for ourselves.
Dang. Isn't that pre-release items? You'd be getting pre-release barbecue sauce.
Cool.
Nice.
I still don't get to share. But yeah, Tokyo Blade.
Tokyo Blade. Yeah, that's the name of the manga that's they're doing a stage play for. And I expect this art to be good. Acting is something that I don't really see too much in anime. Anytime acting is even brought up in anime, I'm kind of like, my heart hurts just because of what happened with Act Age, because I love that manga. And if it became an anime, it would have skyrocketed. People would have loved that series. So
why? It still can.
No.
No,
why not?
the mangaka the mangaka got arrested for sexual misconduct with a middle schooler.
Didn't he like ride around on bikes and touch girls?
Yes.
Well, I take that back. That sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I was about to say maybe pretend like he doesn't exist, but I don't know.
I mean, the
get somebody
artist
else to do it.
The artist someone herself, because it was a separate author and artist. The artist is doing her own thing, but mangaka's like currently in prison for all I know.
Jesus.
You probably got a slap on the wrist.
All I know is if Rurouni Kenshin can be remade like it is now, they could make that anime.
The problem is, unless they did like the first, it didn't conclude. So.
Oh really? Okay, yeah. So that. Okay.
Yeah, literally interrupted the arc. It was just like,
oh my god,
we were right in the middle of an arc, and then the news came, and then it was like,
and it was really good.
It was great.
Oh, that's a shame.
It would have been if it was at one point. I wouldn't say it was my favorite manga, but it was close to being one of my favorite manga.
That is crazy, and it was called what?
Act Age.
Act Age.
Mm-hmm.
Is it fairly new, or was it fairly new?
This was around like 2020.
Okay, so like not too bad.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, we'll never see that show up ever. That sucks.
We had to live vicariously through this, which
I
expect
says
this.
The author didn't act his age.
We seen that joke. Boo. Originality -2. Yeah, we got those jokes a whole bunch of times. But yeah, no, I expect this art to be very good. One thing that you always get with acting being the focus is like the intensity of emotion with these characters and seeing the different side of these characters. And you got like an intense scene with Kana. C already referenced it with Kana, and Hime Kawa, which Hime Kawa he looks like a good actor because he does not strike you as the person that's going to give you a fierce performance. He just looks like a guy that you would see at a gas station. He has like the beard stubble, glasses, and whatever. He just looks very
he looks
calm.
like me.
Hey, that's me.
And they somehow made him attractive too.
Myself.
He gives me some hope.
But another like cool thing that was going on is like the rivalry that we get with Kana and Akane. That's also why that's the title, because we see that Kana is bringing out the best in her acting ability, because Aqua already talked about how she used to be like a very eccentric actor and that got her in trouble. So she adapted by bringing out great performances from everybody around her and kind of like going with the flow. So this time, and she was seen as a mediocre actor for, because she was a prodigy child actor, then mediocre for the rest of her teenage years until like current time. But we're seeing, because now she's surrounded with great actors, more specifically Himekawa, she's able to like polish her abilities, and now she's getting better and better and better because now she's working with competent people. So I think they even said, the director said that Akane started off better than Kana. She was a better actress than Kana, but now Kana's like rapidly getting better, and she's eventually going to, surpass Akane. And Akane right now feels the pressure to grow. And I think that's part of why we got the whole scene of her trying to figure out how to act as her character, Princess Saya, because that's his whole thing, where she's trying to. There's no nuance with that character because of the adaptation. Like, they are basically taking out a whole a whole like thing of her character where she's sympathetic in some respects, and they're like, we don't have enough time, so make her a psychopath.
Yeah, I like that. I thought it was cool.
I did too. I liked how they explained that in real life. I'm sure there's a lot of things that get cut just like that too, and I forget who it was, if it was like the director or whoever wrote the screenplay or whatever, that was like, man, I really loved her character too, but yeah, I had to cut that down because there's only so much you can tell in a certain play for a short amount of time. And I'm just like, yeah, that's how it would be.
Yeah, that's the thing that I think is cool to mention, because I think it's easy, and I'm guilty of this all the time, but it's easy to look at something and go, like Akane did, like this doesn't represent the story the way that I know the story, the way that I studied it and enjoy it or whatever. But the thing is like, you're making a product. You're not making art. You're making a product. Straight up. Art is secondary. Always, in this situation, in a way, it always has been. So it's interesting that you often don't think about this stuff. Like, because of time links and the nature of the mediums these stories are presented in, depending on, there has to go through like a lot of changes. And I think anime fans are very used to that, because with anime we get butchered adaptations, like throughout the history of anime, quite a bit, especially in the last 20 years. Yeah, gorge. Don't worry, Monica. Or no, I think it was Homura, but you get the point.
Yeah.
So I think I never saw it. It helped me see it from a different perspective this episode. Now that I appreciate it much more, because the other guy was like, I read all 7 volumes, or I read the first 7 volumes of it. Like, actually, in reality, yeah, this change makes her less sympathetic and takes out a whole part of her character to cut down time, but it also changes the dynamic of all these other characters, and it makes their roles shine brighter when in the original story maybe they didn't in that certain context. So it makes it the story's the same, but it accentuates different parts of the story and characters for the better.
Yeah, I mean, that's a hard adaptation to make in general, a manga to a stage play.
Yeah. Like Chainsaw Man had a stage play recently, and it's like 2 hours, I think. And they adapted like the first season of the anime.
Isn't this something that they normally do, especially in Japan, where they turn into a stage plays first and then they turn it into an anime?
Yeah, I think Trigun, the Trigun Stampede is getting a stage play.
Huh.
When are we getting a stage play?
We're the KOA stage play. Who's gonna play me? Who's gonna play all of us?
I picked John Travolta to play me. Same amount of crazy.
Hi guys, I'm John Travolta. I'm a furry, and I'm a furry, and I love Vadalina. Thank you, baby mama.
That would just be an inaccurate portrayal of the sea tactics.
Oh shit.
So, Akane is talking to the big wigs, trying to get a feel for what's going on with Princess Saya. And,
after Aqua basically ratted Akane out, I was like, yeah, she kind of wants to know. And she's like, oh.
Well, yeah, I mean, I feel like that's one of those pushes that she just needed because she wasn't going to talk to him herself. So I was like, eh. And it wasn't going to be like a bad question or whatever, but yeah, so she asked about that, and I guess the important thing too isn't just her asking that and them giving the answer that they did. It's also the fact that she even feels sympathetic for Princess Saya. And the reason why I think that's important is because there already exists like this weird love triangle between Aqua, Ruby, and Kane. I don't even know if you could call it a love triangle because it doesn't seem like Aqua has any romantic feelings for anybody other than I.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say romantic. I should just say affection.
It's kind of love. Well, yeah, affection, because in his past life he loved her, but then it sounds weird every time I think about it, then became her son, and then that love became admiration. I don't know. It's just weird when you think about it, when you try to think about it.
Yeah. So, but I guess that's not really that important, but the reason why I'm talking about Princess Saya is that in the story, Princess Saya ends up being a failed romance between herself and the protagonist. So I feel like that's going to be a parallel to herself and Aqua. Because let me lay out all my cards on the table. I don't know anything about Oshi no Ko manga spoilers other than what we already discussed previously. So I don't know any like, does Aqua get this person or that person? Because right now, as it stands, Aqua is in a relationship with Akane.
Yeah.
But given that this comes from the same mangaka of Kaguya-sama, and in that series, you had the two tsundere characters get together. Aqua's not a tsundere, but he is the protagonist. I feel like it's going to go in the same direction with the protagonist getting with the tsundere type character who that's Kana. She just radiates that main character type of energy to me. And Akane seems like the sympathetic character that you're just going to feel sad for.
Yeah.
For the duration of the series.
She will forever be. How do you explain this in anime terms? She's the best girl that never gets with anybody. She's always the the hopeful but never gets anybody or something.
The childhood
I don't know.
friend.
Yes, you could say that.
So she's going to put up her fight or whatever, but to me, I'm not going to buy her as a genuine romantic interest. I'm always going to see it being Aqua and Kana. That's the first impression I got, and it's probably going to remain like that. So I'm never going to buy Akane as a love interest.
Yeah.
Or Akane.
Midnight says, "How could y'all forget Aqua and Kana throwing a baseball? That a better romance than Twilight."
You said that like Twilight is the bar.
I know, right? Sheesh, Twilight is like, I can name like 50 romance stories that are better than Twilight.
50 Shades of Grey might be great.
50 First Dates.
You're not even kidding. 50 First Dates is better than Twilight. That's right. I said it, Edward Lovers. But fucking yeah, that whole baseball scene was nothing more than Kana just, I don't know, just being real sexual with it. I'm glad I did it with you. It's like, you're just playing baseball with me. What are you doing?
Well, Kana's just like, you remember that song "Cherry Pie" by Warrant?
Why is she talking like that?
Yeah. What? I'm sorry. Do you need like something for your throat? I mean, I have like Ricola.
I'm taking some medications, and I need a throat lozenge.
Okay, I got one here. Here, let me throw it down your mouth.
Ricola.
All right,
Are you okay,
thank you, Aqua, for the throat lozenge.
Oh
it
my
really
God!
Cleared up my voice.
You sound very manly now.
Well, you know me. I like to lift weights and be very manly.
Oh, you're the one chick head guy from Oshinoko. Whatever
That'd
his
be
name
funny.
was.
Yay. I wish I was.
Also, hello, Dan.
What's going on?
Dan says, sorry I'm late, but just wanted to stop by and say get ready because this is, in my opinion, the best arc of Oshi no Ko. It is what made me a forever stan of the series.
Well, there you go, Satsuki. You had high hopes for it. Now Dan's giving it its praise.
Yeah, I have some people who read in my server, and I was pretty sure this was the arc that everybody was hyping up at as their favorite. So I expect good things from it. I think the only thing to talk about that we haven't discussed though is the ending of it, which to me is probably my favorite part.
Oh my God!
It's when they bring. Well, first there's a funny scene that I liked. So the mangaka come in there. There's the mangaka for this stage play.
Oh, this is great.
And then the mangaka who they work with last season for the dating show that got adapted into the dating show. And she's being all bubbly. She's saying hi to everybody. Like she's besties with Kana. She fucking loves Kana.
She saved the series with her scene.
Yeah. So she's saying hi to everybody, and then it goes to green. I think it was the green hair guy. Sakuya. Oh, was it the green haired guy or the purple haired guy?
What? It was some dude. I can't remember, but he was big.
I think it was Melt. I think it was the purple hair guy. I think it was Melt.
Yeah. So, okay. Dan said it, Melt.
Yeah. She's like, she sees him and she goes, "Oh, hi." Like, what?
Because she knows he ruined the series. You butchered my creation, you asshole.
Oh man. And then the mangaka Abiko or Samejima sensei is being all shy and whatnot. But she isn't shy about them fucking up the adaptation or something, because she looked over the script saw their performances, and she seemed to be enjoying it. And then she's like, no, I have something to say. And like, okay, what's good? What do you want to make some changes? He's like, yeah, I want to make a change. Okay, what specifically? Everything.
All of it.
This shit sucks.
This is garbage. This is hot, steaming garbage. I want this all redone. I want it all over. You. I don't know who you are, but you're fired. I want this guy replaced. I want it all redone.
I don't even work here.
Oh, you don't? Well, then you won't mind getting the fuck out of my sight.
Oh, you got to give him a job and then fire him.
All right. Oh, like Mr. Krabs. Would you like a job starting now? Would I?
Yeah.
Fired.
No, you know what? You know what's funny about that? Mr. Krabs will never do that because that means he's guaranteed a check now.
That's true. Because he did technically work for like 3 seconds. He gets some kind of payment. But yeah, I thought that was really telling. Just like the industry itself, you're gonna have directors and screenwriters, and if it's an adapted screenplay, the author of said book or anything, just butting heads in a way where they're just like, I don't like this. This is all garbage. No. Let's all do it over, and that cannot be good, especially if you're like an actor and you're already like doing something. Then just out of nowhere, gotta do the whole thing over again. You're like, well, shit. Here we go.
And I think it's intentional that they brought the other mangaka there, because if you remember the other mangaka, when she was getting that adaptation, like they were like butchering her series. Like there were things that she didn't like about the adaptation, but she was still happy just to have it. And now we have a mangaka who's like, yeah, this may be good in some aspects, but this does not fit my vision. And I guess it'll be interesting to see how they'll react to that. Because if you're a writer, you got to imagine you're going to be pissed. Because I think they said they have like a month of rehearsal before they actually started. So for them to rewrite everything and they're going to start in some weeks, that's a lot of work. And then it trickles down to everybody because the writers gotta, their pressure to redo things. I don't know if she's going to assist them with that, but yeah. And then the actors had to redo lines and redo scenes. So yeah, I don't know if she's going to get her way completely, but I don't know.
Probably going to be some give or take, probably
for sure.
But I definitely can think from the beginning, she's probably going to be adamant about the changes. And with the other mangaka there, she's probably going to be backing her up going, you did this to me last time. I ain't going to let this happen again. Not on my watch. And they'll probably be like, oh, fine. And then they'll probably do one of those, this is unrealistic. Can we at least come to a middle ground? And then that's probably where they're going to end up, is just compromising.
She's probably also like pissed, like Akane was, about the treatment of Princess Saya's character and what they reduced her to.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but you're right. No one's more upset about their own creation than the mangaka, for sure.
Yeah.
I guess we shall see. Any other thoughts on this episode?
No, that was it. It's crazy to have the show back. I feel like it's been a couple of years, but I will say, yeah, it does seem like forever. But I will say, nice of Aqua to bring back the main plot for like 2 seconds. I have to find out who killed my mother. Back to the acting story.
I have to find out who killed my mother.
He's like Batman that keeps forgetting.
I'm gonna find Rachel.
Well, no, that's my problem with him. He never has fun or forgets. He's only focused on that. But my issue with him is he only cares about that to the point that he cares about nothing else. He does not try to have any enjoyment in anything he's doing. He's like this acting thing. I just gotta remind you, Akane, I'm not talented in it. I just do it because I need revenge. I don't care to grow at it at all.
And I don't care that I'm super hot and sexy and get all the ladies' panties wet. I'm just looking out for my mother's killer.
You're kind of creepy. I don't know why Akane likes this guy. After a couple, I don't know, days of dating, I'll be like, all right, this is kind of weird.
Well, you know why she likes her. Because she was about to off herself and he saved her.
I feel like that doesn't have to, this is my opinion. I feel like that doesn't have to be, she doesn't have to look at him in a romantic light just because of that, though.
Sure.
Which I think that's...
This is anime.
Like, I understand the foundation for it, but, and this stands to just not just show. I feel like if you're going to have romantic interest, there has to be romance in it. There has to be affection shown on both sides for me to actually feel like this makes sense. Because to me, Aqua shows no affection whatsoever towards not just Akane, but to anybody. Like, has he on some occasions? Sure. Like, he'll be kind or whatever, but it's not like anything that you would go like, oh, this is my boyfriend. Like, this feels like my boyfriend.
Excuse me.
He just feels like a guy. Yeah, and he'll be like,
oh, my heart.
He really loves me.
He loves me.
I don't know. I could be wrong about this, but I always got the vibe with Akane that the reason she likes him is a flaw of her character, like a flaw of her person. Like, she's choosing it for the wrong reason, which is, yeah, you saved my life, and as Satsuki, you pointed out, that doesn't mean there should immediately be romantic feelings. It's, ideally, it's gratitude, right? That's the main one. So I wonder if this is something they're intentionally doing to kind of like another show of Akane's character flaws or how she sees things and gets attached to things like that. I don't know.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that would be an interesting way to put her character, where she instead is like grows from it as a character and realizes that she doesn't have to latch on to like love for Aqua, to stand on her own. That'd be interesting.
That would be cool. And here comes the twist. She breaks up with him and says, "You're so depressing. I hate you. Get out of my face. You're ugly." And then all of a sudden,
good for her.
Yeah, I applaud. And then all of a sudden, Aqua goes, "Wait a minute.
But
I think I like her now."
He actually starts to care.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But at that point, Akane's just like, "I don't need you. I got hundreds of men that want to be with me."
Dan gives me one of the rare compliments I'll ever get on KOA. Danitas Vitas has been your on a roll with Akane's character analysis.
Do you mean that compliment specifically, or you mean compliment in general?
I think a little bit of both. I think this may be one of the final times. We don't know. That's how sparse they are. When have I ever been complimented on something like this? Seriously?
No, I told you. I told you the one time that I liked your.
You like my gun? Like the girl in Terminator? You like my shorts?
I like your name. Your name is.
Yeah, see, and I said that I liked your guitar playing and that we should go on road together.
My name is Ben. That's my name. I like my name. Thank you very much. So sweet for listening.
That came out of nowhere.
Everybody turned into an infant. It's like the Pilaf game.
Oh my god.
You're right, though. We should take our musical talent on the road. We shall sing karaoke versions of.
We'll sing Monkey Wrench because that seems to be the one that we do the best at.
Oh yeah, we could do that. I could play it. I could do like a foot organ and then do like a 12-string acoustic guitar, and it would just sound really strange.
Yeah, let's do all that.
But yes, thank you for the compliment. It'll be one of the finals. You know what? We should have an award show. For our next award show, we should like have a compliment C Tactics award, where we just highlight all the best compliments I got, and they're mostly like insults. That would be hilarious.
It's like, let's see, the most compliment. Let's see.
The closest
C is a furry.
That's the closest thing we got to a compliment, so we got to roll with it.
Well, this guy said, "I want C-Tactics to carry my casket so he could let me down one more final time." I guess that's good.
That's pretty good.
That'd be great. Oh my god. But anyways, let's move on.
Are you taking a shit? Are you okay?
We need to kill Yoko. We need to. This needs to stop.
What? No.
They're trying to waifu her up.
No.
It needs to stop.
I don't think
I think that's just you.
Yeah.
No, there was that one
you
scene
unlocked something
where they were focusing on her legs.
She triggers him.
She triggered me indeed.
What did she do?
They were trying to waifu her up.
But by doing what?
Waifuing her up.
I think you're just attracted to her. C-Tactics.
Yeah, I think you're sexually confused and you want to get to know Yoko.
No. Oh no, Yoko. Yoko, oh no. I do. That's a good point.
I don't understand. No.
Dan says Yoko Loco. She is indeed. I hate her. Kill her.
Oh, she's a misunderstood girl. She just drinks a lot of alcohol. Maybe
she gets
an alcoholic that needs to stop.
Came over today and was like, "Oh, Yoko, you're already drunk?" And she was just like, come on, come on here.
Come on in, I'll give you some fuck. And I love that she was just like, "Oh, we're starting with this already." It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
God.
Yeah. But that's when. But then she like confessed and said, "I saw those pictures that Akira drew." And then Yoko just fucking died laughing. And she's like, "It's not funny." And she's just like laughing, rolling on the ground, just like, "Oh shit." She's really, RLTFLL on the, just on the floor, laughing, rolling around and everything. But she's just like, "I don't know what to do. That means you guys saw me naked. Yeah, so what? We can't. Who cares?"
Yeah, she's even laughing at Misaki.
I think the best part of that was when she was like, she pointed out, just like, "What did Akira look like this when she was carrying me?" Because he has it's Akira and Yoko both smiling. I'm just imagining he just I hit the jackpot. Oh my god!
Oh, I love it. I love it.
It was great though.
And another mark on Yoko is that the entire reason she did that is she just wanted Misaki to spill tea.
I mean, she's very interested in their like where they are romantically, because she asked Akira earlier in the episode when he noticed that Yoko was distancing herself from him, how would she feel, or how would he feel if she hated him? And then Akira is like, I would not care.
I would go to the mountains.
Me, me and Aqua will go to the mountains together and brood.
Oh god, that was another great part of the episode. Them preparing to go to the mountains, and the entire time, he's just like, "What is this? A camping trip? Now it's a picnic. The fuck?"
What is this? Camping? The fuck it? Are we? Now you want to? What the hell?
He came prepared. I'm actually surprised at how like fast he's able to procure all that stuff. Kuro is like, we got to give him credit. He is one of the greatest dick riders I've seen in anime.
He is. He goes hard.
Yeah, he be riding Akira's dick, full and hard.
I mean, he goes all in. That's what I respect about it. If you're going to be a dick rider, don't like be a halfway dick rider. You know, don't dick fence sit. You know, full on. You know, get your cushion ready, get comfortable.
Oh yeah,
do your thing.
Just
KOA
get on
jelly.
that dick.
He even said he was willing to quit everything he was doing, relationships, job, occupation. Like he's in the Yakuza. He's high up in the Yakuza. He said he would quit all of that just so he could be the Fable's apprentice. That's dedication.
Yeah.
That's resolve. I respect it.
I respect it. I can't say much about his logic nor his brain because this guy's foot's not fully healed and he's gonna go camping with Akira. Who
camping? Don't say that
I
word.
I did the quotes. I did the quotes.
Oh, okay.
Camping with Akira, and where Akira can literally sleep on the hard ground and eat bugs. You know, it just because even Yoko said what he does in the woods is not what you and I do. He's a special case.
Oh my god, another mark against Yoko. When she was
What do
driving
you mean?
them out.
She warned him.
When she was driving them out, though, they were all in the car, right? And then she was like, this is usually the time I go to bed, and it's like 6 a.m.
Well,
Hey.
she has her priorities in life.
Yeah, we all have different sleep schedules. Not everybody has the same time schedule as C-Tactics.
Yeah.
I go to bed at like 2 right now.
That's pretty late.
It is pretty late. I need to fix it. I'm gonna hit myself over the head. Something. Do a trick.
There's some people that go to bed way late. I know Mr. Savage does, and I don't. I mean, I'm a special case. I kind of have to wake up early.
Special K.
Well, if we're taking away points from Yoko, allow me to give points to Yoko. She cooked for Akira in this episode. She blew on his fucking food like he was a baby still, which they gave us the reason for why she had to do it in the first place, which, you know.
Oh, yeah, it was really interesting.
Yeah, just great stuff. Given that, you know, we're going into the part of Akira's life which made him be that way because he was training in the mountains and he had to be sensitive to poisons. So that's why his tongue is so sensitive and why eating hot, like super hot foods, bother him. Mm-hmm. That still doesn't answer the question of why he can't blow on the food himself. But
yeah, did he like blow on some poison oak or something and it got in his eye or something?
Maybe he didn't learn how to do that.
Maybe I don't know.
Right? Maybe he doesn't know how to blow. He just sucks. He just.
Or no, he just says the word. He phonetically says it, so he's just like blow. Blow.
Blow. It's not working. Blow.
Oh my god. Like Ruler disgustingly says,
"Oh my god!
I wish Yoko blew on my food. It probably gives it extra flavor."
Oh,
yeah. Could you imagine her breath? It probably smells like 10 degrees of alcohol and whiskey just in your face. Ugh.
I think I need to get drunk just to kiss her.
You probably would. You'd probably get secondhand drunk. You'd kiss her just. So, baby, I'm gonna go home now.
You just immediately touch her lips, and it's just immediate intoxication.
Contact drunk.
I can't find my keys anymore. That's not a good thing. I don't think I drank anything. It was you. I kissed you.
Come here, Yoko. Come here. Trips and falls, breaks neck.
Yeah.
Come on,
Breaks
squirm.
neck. Right. Yoko gets in her skibbies and says, "Come here, come here."
Help! Help!
Help! I can't move.
It literally turns into that fucking movie Misery, where the guy is bedridden and the crazy lady breaks his legs and writes. Y'all seen Misery, right? Or know of Misery?
I don't know what that is.
I feel like I know of it. Keep explaining it because I think
It's the one where the author gets in a car accident.
Yeah.
This woman finds him, takes her to her house, which is out in the middle of this cabin where it's like snowy and stuff.
That's the one that Family Guy did a parody of, right?
Yep, that's
okay.
Misery.
Okay,
and then you have this crazy woman that just plays it perfect, by the way, Catherine Bates. But he tries to escape, and then to basically keep him from escaping, he breaks both of his legs with a sledgehammer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and sorry, I guess my point is what I was getting with that is that's Yoko with men. And yes, it's a book adaptation based off of a Stephen King book. Stephen King makes great adaptations to movies.
It all ties together.
Yep.
Stephen King wrote everything, I think.
We could trace every horror to Stephen King.
You really could. Like, eventually, just everything just goes to Stephen King.
Like, he is responsible for some of the greatest and worst films and adaptations in general. Like, The Happening? Come on.
He did that?
I didn't know that was Stephen King. I seriously didn't know
I think
that.
so.
That was him either.
Let's see.
I didn't know about that. I mean, that was M. Night Shyamalan. I didn't think that was Stephen King.
I thought it was based off of the book. Yes, it is. The Happening by Stephen King.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. But that's a terrible movie.
Hey, praise Stephen. That was awful.
I mean, it really is. It's like one of the worst. I saw that in fucking theaters, and I was like, me and like half the audience would just walk. I wanted to walk out, but my girl wanted to see it, so I was like,
"Oh, it's plants."
Yeah,
it's a funny comedy much. If you view it that way.
Plants? Oh, come on! What do we do? I don't know. What's going on? I don't.
Just give me a second.
Like gunshots are going. Just give me. They're fucking dying over there, man. Oh, let's piss our pants. Would have been a better solution.
Wasn't the villain the breeze?
It was the villain was plants, and it was supposed. What I got of it was it's supposed to be a tale of Mother Nature fighting back against things that are killing it or something. And it was just one of those weird, just like, oh, humans are, it's almost kind of like an environmental message in the movie. People are killing the planet, so the planet's fighting back. Just stuff like that. Just dumb. Anyway, Sunagawa is looking for the Fable now.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's good.
And literally everybody's telling him not to do it. Anytime he asks this information, everybody's like,
"Don't do it.
You should probably stop asking about this."
And I don't know how many times this man has to be told not to do something for him to get it.
Until he dies.
Well, he's got to die.
I mean, right, he's got to get a bullet between his face, but it's just, I don't understand. Like, I don't know about you, Satsuki. I don't know about you, C-Tactics. I don't know about you, chat. But if somebody tells me, just forget it, and it's not just one person, but multiple people telling me that, I might be the smart enough person to go, you know what? I think I'll let this one go. But not this guy.
Well, you had to think, why is he going that far? Because it's not like he's an idiot. If he knows, because he knows what the Fable's capable of. So why is he asking about him?
It might, well, the only thing I could think of is maybe it has something to do with something in the past. Maybe he has some personal vendetta against this guy. Maybe he did something to him. I don't know. But it has to, in my opinion, it has something to do with, just like everything else, the past.
I would imagine so. Maybe Akira took a job and someone was caught in collateral or something like that, or maybe I don't know what it could be, because you have to be a madman to search for the Fable.
Yeah,
By
it's
the
gotta be
way,
a fish.
this arc is probably my favorite section of the Fable.
Really? It gets even better, is what you're saying.
I don't know how far this arc will go, but once they introduce one character, the show's gonna be great.
Wow. And I thought it was great already.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It goes to a different level.
Wow.
I honestly didn't think that was possible. I thought we were at the tippy top.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. I thought this was going to be kind of not so much smooth sailing from here on out, but it would definitely be different than the first season, but first part, but the first part would be better. Speaking of new intro and ending,
Oh, yeah.
It's true, and the song is, I think, just as good for the opening.
it's pretty good.
And the visuals are just a shit.
Well, I think the visuals are better, like, because I mean they're not great. They're like,
well, I guess they don't have like the the picture in the picture thing and panning. So I guess it is better.
Yeah.
Like the quality went up. It's just not determinate on what and how much. It's probably by a fraction.
I mean, I'm not too mad at it. It's not like we watch an anime for the opening, so it's like, I mean, the song's cool.
I don't. I skip
we know about you.
I love the opening. Sea Tactics tortures me every day.
Bro, I skipped
every
all the
day.
AOT openings. Every single one.
I bet you did.
That is
monster.
Season
Especially
2.
Season 1.
Yeah, who wants to listen to that? Who cares? Listen on your own.
Season 2 was mine. Whenever I remember it.
Was season 2? How did it go? Was that the
Sasageyo, Shin So Sasageyo.
That's a great one.
That one always got me hyped for the episode. And that's what openers are supposed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, AOT's probably got the best openings consistently.
Then you skip them all.
I skipped them all, but
I feel like JoJo has the best openings pound for pound.
Fucking sure.
Kaguya is pretty great too.
Oh yeah.
But JoJo's is so interesting because JoJo, like, especially when you get to
hold on.
When you get to the last episodes of it, it incorporates the villain in the openings, and they mess with the openings in some unique way. And I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Part 4 did that, and oh my god, you don't understand. Let the voice of love take you higher.
That was a great opening. Yeah.
I loved the endings for those Bizarre Adventures too, because they actually had some real songs. You know, they had Walk Like an Egyptian, and they had fucking Savage Garden. Ooh, I want you, I don't know if I need you. I'm just like, I know this song.
Yeah,
I grew up with this fucking song.
Yeah. I think Iraqi is just like tapped into a lot of American culture stuff. That's where you get some of the stuff you get. Did you know? I don't know if you got this far in JoJo's EA. Did you get to part 5?
I did not get to part 5. No.
You want to know what the ending is for part 5?
Oh, lay it on me. Tell me.
Guess. Take a guess.
Well, you just said Rocky, so I'm guessing something to do with Rocky.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
It has to reflect the time period.
Isn't it like the early 2000s?
Do you want a hint?
Yeah, give me a hint.
What kind of hint? Genre, year?
Sure, year.
This mid 2000s is when the song dropped.
That is definitely high school era. Rock.
R&B.
R&B.
Ooh, okay.
R&B in the mid 2000s. Was it Neo or Usher? Was it?
Nope.
Was it
Was it
Seal?
R. Kelly? Seal? That's a good one.
No.
TLC?
Oh my God, no.
Actually, no. This. Okay, never mind. I said 2000 late.
You said mid 2000s.
Mid 90s.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, that changes.
Yeah, that changes everything.
Mid 2000s and it's or mid 90s and it's R&B.
Yep.
Oh my God. And that was in 5. I love it. You're cheering me on. Let me think.
Come on, EA.
Bro, I don't know it either.
I mean, it's pretty hard.
There are so many good ones. I can't think of one right off the top of my head. All right, just tell me. I'm probably gonna kick myself for not knowing.
Oh no! It's so surprising. You'll never be like, I'm gonna post it.
All right, I'm gonna wait for this post.
I want to see your surprise at this.
What? Hold on, I have to listen to this. Oh fuck you! Play it. Oh, now it's gonna play the goddamn. All right, wait for this stupid commercial to play.
This song? Wow.
Hold on, I gotta. Because it seems familiar, but I gotta listen to it. Because the second I hear it, I'll probably remember it.
I feel like you will.
Oh my God! They played this at the end.
It is JoJo.
This is not an edit. This is not an edit. So for people who are not watching, the song is Jodeci Freaking You.
Wow. See, this is why JoJo's intros and endings are the best.
I mean, even like look at part 2, look at some of the names you got. There was a character named AC/DC.
No, there's like Foo Fighters, REO Speedwagon.
Yeah.
Tons of stuff.
There's a stand called what is it called? Notorious B.I.G.
I think there is. There's Red Hot Chili Pepper.
Yep.
There's
the author's
Oingo Boingo.
Definitely, Oingo Boingo. The author's definitely a fan of music and bands for sure. Man. This makes me want to watch JoJo again.
I gotta watch part 5 actually.
Yeah, I need to finish. Now that I think about it. So we're killing the show, right?
Fable. Yeah, we're killing it, right? Terrible show. Yoko, awful.
Awful, just awful. 10 out of
Yoko,
0.
oh no.
Just everybody's like, they're killing it. I saw that in a piece of shit show. First episode, I was just scrubbing through it. I can't even remember it, but I kid you not, the went on for 10 seconds, and I went, nothing is that outrageous where you have to scream for 10 seconds. Like it was long. I'm like, all right, fuck this show.
Oh, there's one more thing in this episode. I think we all collectively tried to forget it.
Oh yeah, Ebba's out.
That too.
He's finally out now.
Yeah, he's just moving like he always was.
Yep.
But no, it's our friend Kainuma. Creepy.
Oh, the creepo.
Yeah. He's
oh my god, I forgot about. Yeah, there's a reason why I wanted to forget about Satsuki.
yeah, he's nutting all over the place, and now he's like, I want those videos back. I want my hidden cameras back. So he didn't learn anything.
No, he's gonna get his nuts ripped off, and I'm gonna laugh.
I'm telling you, something's gonna happen with him that is going to lead to something crazier.
Yeah, something's gonna happen.
I mean, if this show is anything, it is efficient in the use of his characters. It's not many. Even if things start off as nonsense or like just super uncomfortable, it leads to something. Mostly, like I think the only time stuff like that hasn't led anywhere is with Yoko and her like subplots. Because I mean, even in that sense, because remember the guy who was bragging about his watch and all that stuff. That just showed you how cruel Yoko was. So even that had a purpose.
Mm-hmm. Oh. For sure.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting because now the next episode is good old camping. I mean, good old trip in the mountains with no camping.
How do you think is that going to work out? Do you think Kuro's going to tough it out?
Oh, Kuro's going to die.
He's going to die? Just die?
Yeah, because Akira's going to be over there eating fucking tree bark and dirt, and then Kuro's going to be, oh, I could do the same thing, and he's just going to, and just that's it. And then Akira goes, oh, he's dead. Well, I got food now. Just eat some. No, I'm kidding. I think Kuro's going to regret going on the trip. I'll tell you that much. I think he's going to really hate being there.
He's gonna crawl out of that forest, half dead.
Right,
half
because this is
by a bear.
Because the way that you saw them at the beginning, they were marching into the woods. Just a song in their heart and just goals in their mind, like fucking Into the Abyss. Like everything looks all fun and great, but then when they come back, it's not going to be so good. They have gonna see shit.
I'll say another thing with the pervert thing as well. I wonder if him getting the second camera is going to finally expose him to Misaki.
Maybe.
Because Misaki doesn't know yet, and then that's going to uncover Akira knowing about it and stuff.
I mean, it's only a matter of time before he gets his comeuppance. You can't poke. You can only poke the bear a certain amount of times before you just get mauled. So him playing with fire in this way, like he's lucky he got away with this with nothing. Nothing happened to him. All that happened to him was Akira just looking at him really mean, and that's it. You didn't go to jail. You didn't get beat up. Nothing happened to you. You're lucky you got out of it. So
yeah, he should be counting his lucky stars that he only got that. But people like him never learn, and he's gonna learn the hard way.
Some people have to learn through pain. I mean, everybody has to learn through pain.
Or no nuts.
Can we make the bear the official animal mascot for KOA? The KOA?
As CGI bear.
As much as we reference a bear in the KOA, I could see it. You know what? $1 billion idea. Make an actual stuffed bear with the KOA logo on it.
Oh my god, it's going to be Monokuma.
Oh my god.
Have a beautiful day.
Good morning, everyone.
You don't touch the bear.
or I will kill you.
Well,
And then
I
that
guess it
guy
is.
Baseball's over.
I guess we are done with the Fable for now. Until next week, when a new challenger appears, which is just the next episode of the Fable.
Wait, before we do that, Tactus, can you say, "It's punishment time"? Can you say that line really quick?
As Monokuma.
It's punishment time.
I wasn't feeling the enthusiasm.
You were supposed to say it as Monokuma.
Yeah.
I, what do you want from me? Why do you want me to say it?
Because that's what Ellie wants.
Yeah.
Well, Ellie's a
We're trying to see who gets the best Monokuma performance.
Well, it's not gonna be me. I'm a horrible voice actor. We've already established this.
Hello, it's me, Monokuma, aka C Tactics. What do you mean?
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Horrible. Let's go ahead and let's get into the viewer questions, shall we?
Viewer questions.
Questions.
No.
No cap.
Whose mind-breaking powers would you rather have? Yugi's mind-break power from Yu-Gi-Oh! Or an ugly bastard's mind-break power? I think I'll pick Yugi. I'm going with Yugi.
I've never really watched. I mean, I've watched some of Yu-Gi-Oh. What's his mind break power?
So he's is the mind crush. I don't know how far, like how early your Yu-Gi-Oh like memory goes, but that's actually how the series started. Like the Duelist Kingdom, it started with Seito Kaiba's mind like fucked up from what happened in the previous Yu-Gi-Oh.
I'm all
Because for
fucked
anybody,
up, Yugi.
for anybody that doesn't know, with Yu-Gi-Oh, it didn't start with them playing cards.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh didn't start like that. It's like a whole section of Yu-Gi-Oh that people don't know about. It's like I don't know. I think it does have an anime. It's like Zero, and in there, his mind-breaking powers or whatever you want to call it, completely different. There was one time he made somebody. Damn, I can't think of what the actual name of it. So you know, like the censorship. What is it called?
Mosaic?
Yes. He made somebody see the world in that filter completely.
Oh, Jesus.
It was like it was so scary.
Oh.
It's pretty horrifying.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I would have his. I don't know what an ugly bastard's mind break power is.
Rape?
I mean, not an ugly, but an ungly. That's how they spelled it. Ungly.
Yeah, apparently sexual assault into making the person that you're sexually assaulting
yeah, I'm gonna go with
love
Yugi.
you. Yeah.
No, Yugi.
That's a hot take.
Mm-hmm.
Next question. Who would annoy you the fastest? The deer from My Dear Friend or Aqua from Konosuba? I think the deer.
The deer literally, well, what's her name? Konotan. She crushes everything with her antlers. She does kind of seem like she'd be a bit of annoying, but Aqua doesn't seem too annoying to me, especially season 3. She came back in season 3 in a good way.
I was gonna say Aqua isn't like super. I mean, she's actually a very social character, if anything. So she annoys Kazuma or whatever. If you're alone, if you're with her for long enough, then you'll get annoyed. But it's not like an immediate thing.
Right, and if anything, she just makes fun of him. That's why he thinks that she's annoying.
Yeah, so I'll go Dear Girl.
Yeah, Dear Girl, for sure.
Would you rather hug Taiga or kick Nunnally Britannia?
What?
I'm not kicking a blind girl in a wheelchair.
That's who that was. I was like, I know this. What was so you kicking a blind girl?
He just wants you guys to hug Taiga. I'll hug Taiga.
You know what? I'm gonna kick Nonali. Fuck him.
She won't know it's me, so I can kick her.
You're an asshole. I wasn't even thinking about that.
She'll go, Big Brother, is that you? Ah!
Oh, God. Why would you say that?
The funny part about Natalie is she's able to tell who somebody is sometimes. Obviously she can do it by voice, but I think sometimes she can like actually like I don't know tell by footsteps too. Like I know that's you.
She ain't gonna know it's me. I'm gonna tip.
Your footsteps sound like a dainty little girl's.
Yeah, that's
That
what
has
I'm
to
gonna
be
do.
you.
I'm gonna tiptoe so she doesn't know it's me, and then kick.
Wait, hold on.
Where you gonna kick her?
Lelouch,
Where you gonna kick her?
why are you
I'm
running at me?
I mean, I'm not gonna kick her like on her body. The
Kick her
cool thing
legs. She can't feel them.
Listen.
Kick her wheels.
The cool thing about wheelchairs, you can kick them where they can't feel it. So I'm just gonna kick her right on the back of the chair so that she just goes forward.
Oh my God.
That's horrible. She looks like she hasn't eaten in 5. She looks like one of Satsuki's daughters.
What?
What?
Are you snitching on me?
Famished.
My daughters are all taken care of, from Anzu to Gabby to Chisato to Richie.
Didn't you say you fed them on like basically like not even $1?
No. What I said was, if you want them to eat, donate. That's what I said.
When was the last time somebody's donated to the show? How long have they gone without food?
What's the next question?
Well, next question. Would you rather have Yoko or Power as a sister?
Yoko.
Yoko. Oh my God.
Yoko is
for fucking sure.
I'm not. Power? She's a devil.
She stinks.
Stinks. Doesn't wipe her ass. Smells like blood. Yeah.
Racist.
That she wants 100% tax inflation. Just
God, Power's
all the
great.
wrong things.
Power's so funny. She loves fried chicken though, so it'd probably be easy to feed her. It's one of the upsides.
Yeah, just give her some chicken nuggets. She'll be fine.
Yeah, let her go into her corner. She'd assault you too. So
fantastic.
Yoko, if she were your sister, she wouldn't really mess with you. You have to be one of her victims.
Yeah. If anything, Yoko is just going to be. I mean, she's kind of normal outside of like being a drunkard. Like she'll just like ask you about your love life and stuff like that, like normal shit.
Yeah.
Out of these 4, who's the most annoying character? Sho from Full Metal Alchemist, Gabby Braun, Mineta, or Sakuwa?
Oh, hell no. Who made this? What's my daughter on here?
Yeah, I don't know why Gabby's on here. It's Mineta.
Who's Shao from Full Metal again? Is that the guy that crossbred his daughter and the dog? I thought so.
Sho Tucker, yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say he's annoying. He's just evil.
Yeah, like, I don't think I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God.
Man, he's so annoying. How he just spliced his daughter with his dog.
Damn.
What an annoying person.
God.
Yeah, Mineta's for sure annoying. I mean, I know Sakura is known as being really annoying and useless, but Mineta's just. Hi, can I see some of those girl titties? That's his character.
Yeah, it's definitely Mineta.
That's his character through and through.
Doesn't he perv on Eri?
We don't talk about that.
Okay, so that confirms. Yes, he did. So yeah, he wins. Who is your favorite teacher? Kuro Sensei, Gojo, Kakashi, or Aizawa?
Gojo is actually a terrible teacher.
He's
He doesn't even really care about the people he's teaching.
Look at where his teaching got him. It got him sealed up, and all of Shibuya is fucking dead.
And it got
Great
Nobara
teacher.
killed.
And
So hard that Gege didn't feel like mentioning it until an interview.
his training
6
for
years
Yuji.
later.
His training for Yuji was here. I'm gonna put this monster on you that's gonna boink you in the head. Watch some movies. I'm leaving.
Yeah, that was his teachings. Jesus Christ.
I'm picking Kakashi. Kakashi fucking awesome. Also, Gojo imitation of Kakashi. But Gojo is pretty hot, so
I can't even call him an imitation. Honestly, I don't even really see where the Gojo and Kakashi comparisons come in, other than their hair being white, because they are not similar.
Their hair being white, and they got something with their eye power. That's really it.
Oh, I guess it's because the mask thing. Is that it? Like, because
Maybe.
Gojo covers his face and then Kakashi covers his face.
I think that's what it is. So, yeah, I would probably have to give it to Kakashi too. He's, even though like I don't know much about Naruto, I know Kakashi is one of the best when it comes to Kakashi Sensei. That's what he's known as.
It's Kuro. Kuro, unlike these other characters, I mean, I as well, I'll put some respect on because he had all of class 1A, but Kuro affected everybody's lives that was in this class. Everybody on a deep level. Like, it's not just respect they have for him. They love Kuro Sensei. He taught them actual life lessons. And especially for that class where everybody, like, they were all like the reject kids, so they were children that people gave up on, basically. And he molded them into like proper young adults, and always gave them compassion, love, and a home in the classroom. So for me, it's always going to be Kuro. That's my favorite teacher in anime.
my favorite is Miss Yellowfish.
A big yellow pudding pop.
Yeah. Octopus Man.
Out of these four, who's your favorite? Yumeko from Kakegurui. Kakeguri. Shinobu.
Kakegurui.
Demon Slayer, your Spy Family, or Shinoa from Seraph of the End. It's been a long time since I watched
This
Seraph.
is all the same voice actress.
Sayori.
Yep. She voices every single one of these people.
Yeah. Yumeko.
Yours pretty great.
It is. I'll tell you the ranking.
Yumiko's pretty good, though. I will say that.
For me, it's Yumeko, Yor, Shinoa, and Shinobu in that order.
I don't even know who Shinoa is.
Yeah, I don't know who Shinoa is, so I'll have to put her last.
It's been forever, but I think I remember. Shinobu is not that interesting of a character.
You still like you were gonna say something, but you didn't.
I can't say anything because like Demon Slayer doesn't do anything with her. So what can I say?
I mean, she's cool. Okay. Character design wise, she's probably one of the better
Yumiko
ones.
has deep breathing and red eyes and turns into a cat.
Meow. Who's your favorite Aoi? Aoi from Jujutsu Kaisen or Demon Slayer?
Remind me, who are the Aois again?
Aoi Todo from Jujutsu Kaisen, the one that fights with Yuji.
Todo. Okay, my best friend.
Mahito. And Aoi, the head girl who gets her butt smacked by
She gives head? What?
The blue one with the big eyes that
looks like Rin. She gets her butt slapped by Tengen in season 2.
Okay, I'm going with Aoi from Jujutsu Kaisen.
It's kind of like the caretaker.
It's Todo.
Toto for sure.
I mean, I like both of them. They're both very charming, but I think Aoi Todo for sure. Aoi Todo is one of the funnest characters in that series.
A. Ron said, "Is there a character that is well written in Demon Slayer? Rengoku?
Come on. Tanjiro's pretty good.
Rengoku, Tanjiro.
Tengen?
Yeah, Tengen and his
Tengen's really
lines.
good. And
The
I feel like
the Hashiras in general are usually well written.
Yeah, and I feel like Tengen, they made him even better with this past season. And it wasn't even like it was expanded on more in the anime than it was the manga.
Muichiro's really, really cool. Kanroji is also really cool.
Imosuke.
Inosuke is really cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool characters in Demon Slayer. Who's the best anime couple? Hori and Miyamura from Horimiya, Yor and Lloyd, Naruto and Hinata, or Kaguya and Miyuki?
Oh, this is
This is definitely
your time to shine. Oh, he's gonna stretch for this one, yo.
You know, romance is my genre. Out of this four, you want to know what's the worst one?
Yor and Lloyd.
Yes,
I knew it. It makes sense.
Yeah, they're both oblivious to who the other person is.
Yeah, like
Especially
they're
Lloyd.
fun. They're fun, but they're not. They're definitely the worst out of this list.
And they don't really love each other. Not yet, anyway.
Yor has like a crush. That's about it.
I think the best out of this list from what I've seen is Hori and Miyamura. I love Kaguya and Miyuki. Wait, do I have my? Oh, I don't have it yet. Wait a minute, do I? Hold on. Damn it! Fuck, everything's falling apart. No, I don't have it yet. I love Kaguya and Miyuki, but as of where I'm at in the story, they just became a couple, so I can't really say them. Maybe if I finished the manga, that'd be different. So I got to go with Hori Miyamura. Like, they feel like a couple that's been together for a couple of years. They have like perfect synchronization and everything. Like, they're almost made for each other.
Yeah, I mean, I just prefer animes that kind of focus more on that stuff. Anyway, I do like romance, and I do enjoy the ones where they work on getting together, but the ones where they get together and then you show kind of what else they do. It's always rewarding to see stuff like that. And I feel like that's a rarity in anime. I feel like romance used to be last episode they asked each other out and then they started dating and then boom. That was the end of the episode.
A lot of anime romances for a long, long time were literally just they weren't romances, they were just crushes.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, but I feel like they've gotten a lot better, especially recently. Because I think people are understanding that we want more than holding hands. We want kisses. We want relationships. We want, let me introduce you to my parents. You didn't put the toilet seat down. I want all that.
EA, you know what's crazy about Hori and Miyamura?
Is that it does that?
They do that. But they even did the thing that couples never do in anime.
Do it?
It.
Oh.
Crack?
Well, that was episode 12, but
yeah, that's unheard of when anime characters even do that.
And they're a young couple, like they're in high school.
Right.
So
right. That's
probably when
crazy.
Brave waters in those years.
Because everybody in anime is a fucking virgin. You know, they're 30 years old, they're a virgin. They're 45, they're a virgin. You know, just everybody's a fucking virgin in anime.
Honestly, we may not even know it, but we may all secretly be virgins.
Well, not me.
You know what's my favorite part of anime when they have couples and like usually the only way to confirm that a character is not a virgin is them having a kid.
Yeah.
But they won't show any like sexual anything. And I'm not saying I want an explicit sex scene, but there's
I want it.
There's a way because the scene I'm referencing and with Hori and Miyamura, like they clearly had sex, but they didn't show anything. They didn't show them banging out.
It was tasteful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like you could tell what happened, but they didn't show anything.
Right. I want my full on 3D sex.
Oh, voice acted
with moans and groans and orgasms in place. Yep.
The full experience. I want to actually be there.
I want to know what it's like to be in that situation.
Well,
oh shit.
Who is the most dangerous? Eren during the rumbling, Sukuna during the Shibuya incident, or Sea Tactics on July 12th?
What's July 12th?
It has to be Vadalina's birthday, right?
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna look it up.
It is
July.
Vadalina's birthday.
Oh, you have to look it up. You knew already. Okay, yeah, he's.
But I don't know what she would have to do with this. So let's look at what else happened on July 12th.
Yeah, that is her birthday. Holy shit.
Oh, well, on July 12th, Julius Caesar is born. King Henry VIII marries his last wife. And mobster Carmen Gallant is shot to death in Brooklyn. So, I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to say about this, but I think it's definitely
Vadalina's birthday.
Yep, Sea Tactics on July 12th because, well, let's just say if you look out your window that day and you see a bright light that looks like the intense radiance of the sun, just know that's not the sun. That's Sea Tactics looking at Vladilina, fully erect.
August 5th? Was that
What's
the day
August
King
5th?
Was that the day King Arthur was born?
So he also goes crazy on August 5th.
Well, out of these four, who's your favorite character? Genya, Bakugo, Karma, or Nishinoya?
This is also a VA question where they're all voiced by the same person.
I'm gonna go Genya because he has a double barrel.
I like Bakugo. He may seem like a hot-headed hotcase, but there's layers to him.
I'm looking up this character to make sure I got the right one. This is a setter, right? Okay, yeah, Nishinoya from Haikyuu.
Fly.
Out of these four, who's the best mummy? So we're what? Why would they use the word mommy here?
Because they're moms.
They are mothers.
It just feels a little weird. I'm saying it just feels a little weird. I, Hinata, you're Iruka.
Is Ruka
I think that's
Tanjiro's mom?
That's Rengoku's mom.
Rengoku's, yeah.
That's Rengoku's
She's a MILF.
mom.
Mega MILF.
Yours a terrible mother.
Yours
she kills people.
Anya-san loses
her
daughter all the time.
She loses her daughter, poisons her family, and has super strength that just she doesn't know how to control it because she's just that great.
Yeah, but she is a MILF though.
Yes, but it doesn't mean that she's good at it.
It could be Hinata. I've never seen Boruto, so I can't like come to her defense.
Right.
I can only speak on what I know, so I'm going with I on this one.
Yeah, I was great till the very end.
I'm gonna go with I. No, I'll go with Ruka. I'll go with Ruka.
I wonder why.
I mean, all of them are MILFs, Satsuki. If I could, I'd protect them all.
Trayvon, I've seen that one. Zuri Children. Yeah, I've seen that.
Zuri Children.
It's actually pretty good. And there's a lot of people in high school that date in that one.
Yep, they showed it with Aho Girl. I remember.
Oh my god.
They're back to back.
Fucking terrible.
I love Aho Girl.
She loves bananas and is stupid.
She loves them. And she's very dumb. Hence the name Aho.
I'll give you a banana.
Who wins in a free-for-all? The Punisher, Green Arrow, Daredevil, or Nightwing? I have no earthly idea. I'm just going to say the Punisher because he's got guns and he can throw people into pools of piranhas.
Isn't Daredevil like fucking insane?
Daredevil is pretty fucking good. He's a blind superhero that has super hearing.
Might as well not be blind.
He has super hearing. I mean, technically, he's not blind because he has that kind of like, I don't know, like infrared kind of look or whatever, but he is legally blind or whatever. Anyway, but he's a great fighter. The only thing is that the Punisher doesn't care who he kills. Daredevil's like Batman. He doesn't kill people. Green Arrow's pretty good. Nightwing's pretty good. Yeah, these are all really tactical type people that fight, but I'd probably have to give it to Daredevil though. He, especially in his prime, just great.
He's great in that
fighter.
TV series.
I love that TV series. First 2 seasons are spectacular.
So Jessica Jones was good too, right?
Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, yeah, all those. Fist of Fury. But for the most part, everything in that Netflix Marvel Cinematic Universe, or well, it wasn't even cinematic, it was just like a TV series, was really good.
Yeah, I'll go with Daredevil.
Yeah.
Out of these universes, which force suits Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen the best? One Punch Man, My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, Dragon Ball Z, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Attack on Titan, One Piece, or Bleak?
Bleach.
Gojo. Yeah, Gojo, Bleach. Gojo. He'd also be good in One Piece.
Yeah.
Not so much Demon Slayer.
I think he works in Gojo.
Yeah. He has the walking pose down for JoJo.
Yeah, I think Bleach, One Piece, JoJo, and Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
I think that's a good list.
Speaking of a good list, EA, where can they find you?
Whoa, it's my turn already. You can find me over at Me Channel, Everything Animated, where I'm doing a whole lot of fuck all. A whole lot of nothing. But I do have some things to advertise. We have the Patreon. $1 make you holler for the Patreon. That is just exclusive content that we have on our channel. You know, just something that y'all may be interested in. We do have a new one that we posted not that long ago. In fact, I'm gonna see how long ago that was. That was June 27th. So that was like a couple weeks. Oh, excuse me, a couple weeks ago. And we talk about Watamote, we talk about video games, we talk about Madoka Magica Rebellion, the movie, and a drunken podcast with me and Satsuki the Savage, where we get into a heated exchange of who's the best waifu. No, we talk about yeah. So yeah, so watch us there. I also dropped in a link for the KOA podcast. Funny note of this Twitter that I posted, it's as of today, as I'm writing this, it's 1 year anniversary of its creation, which is crazy to think because I was like, I felt like I just created this. That was a year ago. Insane. So follow us on there because sometimes we don't do this stuff on Mondays. Sometimes we do it on Wednesdays because sometimes we have to delay things or we have additional stuff that we'll talk about live. Like we did that last Wednesday when we did our best of spring 2024. So please subscribe. Please tell your friends, tell your wives, your husbands, your nieces, nephews, aunties, uncles, grandparents. If you have any grandchildren, I'm sure they'd be interested. We're friendly. We're family friendly here on the KOA podcast. Fuck yeah. But yeah, so just do all that stuff and we will see you next time. Ah!
Oh. Is the camera on me now?
Yes, sir.
Oh. Hi. I'm Sasuke the Savage. You can find me on my channel, Sasuke the Savage, as well as my Twitch, Sasuke the Savage. But that's not with a THE, it's with a DA. So Sasuke the Savage. As well as my other YouTube channel, Sasuke the Reactor. Incoming content in maybe 3 months from now. But speaking about my Twitch again, I stream Saturday, Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right now, I'm going to slow down on the games because I'm finishing some things. I'm playing Your Turn to Die, Persona 3 Reload, as well as Raging Loop. Finished Stellar Blade, which had a lot of fun with that. Finally finished that game. And soon to play Ace Attorney. And soon to play another Route of Fire Emblem. This time the Blue Lions route. So I got some things lined up and some things brewing as well. So that's where you can find me. Hope y'all tap into the Patreon. Hope y'all follow our channels, social medias, all of that. Peace and love.
Well, as for me, I don't got much going on this week. Except maybe Chainsaw Man, which I don't know if a new chapter comes out tomorrow. I think there's a week delay, a couple weeks it's taken off, so I think Fujimoto is plotting something. That last chapter is pretty insane, so probably. As for anything else this week, I'm working on a Jujutsu Kaisen video. Working on a One Piece video. Yes, this is true. Working on a One Piece video. It's the Alabasta video, the cursed one. So that should be fun. But other than that, that's about it. So thanks everybody for coming out. See you all next week. Bye-bye.
Johnny.
Later.